Hello, everyone. Welcome back to It's a Terrence Kind of Thing. Ooh, that's a Mercedes Benz. That SUV is so nice. But they're super expensive, though. Hey, Kale, what's up, Kale? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Hey, pretty girl Rain. Hello. It's nice to see y'all. We are out here walking. Yeah, we walking. If you guys haven't already, please double tap that screen. Give your boy some thumbs up. I had actually I scheduled this live, which I don't do. So yeah, I guess I don't know. People had came in and left out, or just tapped the live stream. So you guys, I want to talk to you about pro-choice and pro-life. What are you guys? I want to. I don't know if you guys care to share. I spoke a little about of this last night. Blah 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 blah. I feel like I can't talk. I spoke a little bit about it last night. So are you guys? Do you care to share if you are, or your thoughts on it? If you're pro-life or if you're pro-choice? You are the light of my day. Oh, pretty girl Rain, thank you so much. You are too kind to me. You are so kind. I appreciate you for saying that. You always like, you always brighten my day. Thank you. Thanks so much. I do appreciate you. That's so sweet of you. And you said pretty good. What about you? Yeah, I'm doing great. Yeah, I exercised yesterday. Well, yesterday I did too. But earlier today, been active all day. My knee was bothering me. Oh, I rolled my ankle. Oh my gosh. I've been going through a lot. But I'm doing good. We're doing good. You guys, as you come in, double tap that screen for me. Double tap, tap, tap. Let's go. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Pretty girl Rain, I appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna take it off of my ugly face and I'm gonna show where I'm walking, okay? This is the route we go to the park, but as you can see, I have no tennis gear on me. I don't have a tennis racket. What in the world, Terrence? Because we're just walking. We're just out here walking. But I want to get you guys' your guys' opinion about, and all jokes aside, opinion about pro-choice or pro-life. I am pro-life. I don't believe in, let me just say this now, because I want to be very clear. I don't believe in abortions. I don't believe in, basically how I look at it as murdering a child, killing, life. And people say, well, it's not, it's like a zygote and embryo. Well, it doesn't, it's not even formed yet. And I'm like, well, a heartbeat starts anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. So basically you have conception, right? Just keeping it 100, and then the heartbeat forms. That's a life, you guys. That's a life. And I am pro-life. And I shared last night, because I got permission from my dad to talk about, a family member, his cousin, who is still alive and well now, and who was raped by a family member and ended up, getting pregnant. And the mom the mother was like, you need to have an abortion. Get rid of it. And so she was adamant about not getting rid of her child. And what ended up happening, like literally what happened was she basically was kicked out because she didn't listen to her mom. So she was kicked out, and got kicked out, ended up dropping out of school, and then got kicked out the house, ended up dropping out of school, got a job, and she had that baby. She raised that baby. She raised her baby for real. And I must say now she is, like I said, she's much older. The child is no child now, but doing well, much older than I am. This is before I was even thought of. But it's just so interesting how she just kept to her gut. Y'all may hear the water because I have my Adidas drink thing. Sing your song. Kale said, sing my song. No, it's okay, Kale. Are you walking to Mexico now? No, I am not. I'm just walking around the block. I'm still here in Tampa. I'm not home in Fort Myers. So we are still here in Tampa, and here's the school here. Y'all know this is the route that I take when I go all over. But this is a quicker route to the park. But as you guys can see, I have no tennis gear on me. So it's just me in this water. But Kel, I'll sing my song. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come and watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of what? It's the Terrence kind of, it's the Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring. Come watch him do his thing. Cause it's a Terrence kind of thing. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. It's a Terrence kind of thing. What's up? Hey, Beth, bits and pieces. It's your choice. What you decide what to do. No one can tell me to ever get rid of a baby. Beth, absolutely. And here's the deal too. I feel like I want people to be careful. Well, I want to be careful. I want people to understand me carefully that I'm not saying, hey, you must be this, you must be that. I'm just simply asking, are you pro-life? Are you pro-choice? Or do you even care? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm pro-life. I'm conservative. I'm Republican. But I've always been pro-life, you guys. I've always been, you got to understand, my very first case, like I've ever was a part of, was a fetal demise. Now, the patient did not have them. The patient did not have like a voluntary abortion. It was stillbirth. So full-term baby, go in, do cesarean. We do put the mom asleep, because we're taking a baby out of her womb that is dead. Okay. Now I know this is like, I don't want to trigger anybody. I don't want to scare anybody, but that was my first experience ever far as surgery. And I remember crying to my mom. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I didn't sign up for this. She was like, boy, you got this. She was like, you got this. That's a part of life. Now she said, damn it, you got this. You come too far. I'm like, no, I can't do it. She was like, you got this. She was like, you go back in there. And she says, you're probably going to be a part. You're probably going to see more of those. But just as much as you see death, and it's sad from all walks of life, she was like, you're going to see life too. You're going to see more life. And I'm like, okay. And I just I prayed about it. She told me to pray. And here we are today. I mean, I've done over 4,000, assisted over 4,000 cesareans. I've just done lots of different things, you guys, and it's been amazing. It's been a blessing. But yes, that was my very first experience, like far as surgery. Now, I have assisted on abortions. I have, because it's not at a hospital. Let me just say this: in a surgery department, okay, that's what I'm signing up for. For whatever I get is whatever I get. A lot of people don't believe in organ donation and whatever stuff, but I mean, I do it all. I do all those things, and that's just what it is. It's important that people realize that, it's important that people realize that, okay, life is, I don't know, it's like, it's fragile, okay? And I don't think it should be something that we should end. And even if it's like a horrible circumstance, it's not something that we should end. That's how I feel about it, I mean, that's just how I feel about it, but, I'm a little different. I'm not like, it's just, I don't think that, let me just say it like this. I don't think that, I mean, I go back to my family, my dad's cousin. If she had an abortion, that child, which is a grown man now, super successful, very successful, wouldn't be here. And, her mom was like, oh, we don't, it's going to have, it's going to be abnormal. It's not going to be, you're going to have a horrible pregnancy and it's an embarrassment to the family. It's a constant reminder. And it's like, I don't care. I'm not going to ruin this child's life, this child doesn't even have a chance at life. And I think that is something that's super, super serious. Like, you have to give everybody a chance. Including if, like, people say, well, what about if the child if it could kill the mom or the mom is dying, hey, like I said, my mom, her pregnancy with me was very rough. Like, my mom almost passed away, you guys. I'm not saying this. She lost a lot of blood. When she did find out that she was pregnant with me, like, she knew, she had known at that time when she knew it would be a difficult pregnancy. And she did not abort me, and I thank God that she didn't. She was gonna risk losing her life in order to save mine. And I think that is something to praise God about. I'm just so grateful. But so I'm telling you, so I mean, having been a part of that and stuff, like I said, I'm still gonna, like, I don't support it, but, by law, it's like, okay, I'm at the hospital, I have to do these cases. Especially when I was in California, I did quite a bit, but now, in Mississippi, it is illegal. It's actually illegal in 10 states at this moment to have an abortion. A lot of people are upset about that, but at the same time, I feel like, this is where we're standing at. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell people. Like I know that some of these women have been abused and raped, but at the end of the day, that's a life, and I don't think that you should take that life. It's your choice what you decide what to do. No one can tell you. You're also death penalty. You're also pro death penalty. So let me just tell you this. I don't know where you're getting that at. Because I'm a Republican, I've never said I was pro death penalty. I never said that. Like, to be honest, I don't believe in it. I've always said this, Black Low Key. That's how I know you haven't been watching. You haven't been a member. You haven't been a subscriber to the channel for very long, because I've always said I do not believe in that. Now, again, I can't go against the law or this or that, but I don't believe in it. I feel like God should be the judge, the jury, and God himself. What the hell was that big boom? I don't believe in it. I never supported that. I feel like there are people, do you realize that some people literally were on death row? And then, like, because this goes back to the 60s and 70s and 80s. People were on death row, and now, of course, a lot of black people, I'm just gonna keep it real, and found innocent because of forensics and new testing and new data. Isn't that scary? So I just feel like, I mean, if you're convicted of something and you're not, you're you're innocent. Like a lot of people say I'm innocent. A lot of them are not innocent, but some of them were innocent. I just feel like you shouldn't be on death row. But even death row is something that's not immediate. Some people have been on death row for 20 years, and then they get that date where they're going to be where they're going to pretty much die through, you know, lethal injection or whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's a bit alarming. I'm just keeping it real, you know. But no, I've never been. I don't know where you're getting that from. I've never been that. I have never been that. Contradiction. What do you mean contradiction? So what do you mean, like Black Loki? I think you got me mistaken. And all these plunkers who stand outside pregnancy clinics, do my shed, and what business is it of theirs? They ain't carrying the child. I agree. Absolutely. I'm gonna be honest. I agree. At the end of the day, I am pro-life, okay? But I'm not gonna sit up here and force that on anybody. This is what Candace Owen is doing at the moment. This is what Charlie Kirk tried to do, is open up discussion. Let's talk about these things, guys. This is not something that we should be afraid to talk about. And why are we afraid to talk about these things? We should be good. We should be okay to talk about it. And I feel like when you bring up these things that are like, oh, gray area, don't talk about it. Oh, this is horrible. I think when you bring things to the forefront, it makes everything. Let me just say this, my opinion. I feel like when you bring things to the forefront that people are uncomfortable speaking about, I think it makes it, you know, it makes it more popular. It's better communicated. You know how many people can't communicate, or they're so irate when you talk about these things. We don't need to be upset with each other. Let's just communicate. Everybody calm down and communicate. And I think that's the main thing. Like Charlie Kirk, he gave literally given a microphone to people. I mean, that's to people that didn't support him. I thought that was amazing. But Terrence, I couldn't bring a child if I was raped, but it down to the person who is that predicament. Oh, you said you couldn't bring a child? Okay. So, let me tell you, I respect you. I don't agree with that, but I do respect what you're saying. Like I said, at the end of the day, raped or not, okay, like I said, my family, like I said, my dad's cousin, she was raped. She was raped by a family member. And, you know, it's a horrible situation. I don't care, family member or not, but she chose to keep her child and, like basically severed her relationship with her mother. And I just find that to be just a beautiful thing. You know, that's tough. It really is tough. But I just feel like, I don't know, for me, I just feel like that's just the right thing to do. Like, you can have that child, you can give that child up for adoption. Like, here's the deal too. Adoption is not something that, okay, that parent has to pay for. Okay, you know, it's not. It's just that simple. I know people say, well, that child's gonna go into the foster care, and it's gonna, you know, it's gonna experience a lot of horrible things. You know what? It is scary. Foster care is scary, but at the same time, I could never support that, you guys. I'm just saying, like I said, that's me. I'm just trying to bring up the conversation and respectfully talk about these things. Respectfully. Terrence, your opinions matter to me like mine to you. Beth, oh my gosh, if I was in the fucking UK, I would hug you. And I've been thinking about you so much. I hope and pray that you're doing well. I know a lot is going on, but thank you so much. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for speaking up. You know, I appreciate that. I used to be afraid to talk about these things. Even when I was in California, I mean, that patient, I remember like several patients, you guys to this day, I'm sorry, I know this water thing is in your ear. I remember several patients, my right-handed guy, these women who had abortions. And I remember like, man, like, would they have any regrets 10, 20 years from now? Which is basically kind of like right now, like, you know, because if some of them had abortions, right, and they were like my age at the time I was like 22, 23, they were like 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 21, 23, and it's like, man, you know, what, like, how would you, like, I don't know, I kind of want to ask people that, but it's just a very touchy situation. It is, right? And I understand, y'all. And I know some people probably just want to watch and not talk about it. But I do appreciate y'all for being in here. I really do. And I appreciate all the thumbs up. Thank y'all so much. Black Low Key said a contradiction. No. Not contradicting myself. Hey, Nunu, how you doing? Nunu, thank you so much for all of your support. I know you was like watching you always watching the content, but commenting and everything and stuff. I mean, I appreciate that. Nunu, what do you feel? I don't know if he was in my live stream last night, but what do you feel about that? What do you feel about like abortions? Are you pro-life or are you pro-choice? With pro-life in the sense where you would be against abortions or having an abortion or people having abortions. And pro-life would be you are, no matter what the circumstance, you want that child to live. I know people say, well, what if the child there's abnormalities, you know, maybe the child is a birth defect, maybe the child, you know, conceived, like, you know, basically from sexual abuse or rape, or what if the child could risk the life of the mother, you know, and it's like, none of, like I said, like, honestly, for me, and I know I'm not the female, I'm the male, I get it, but again, my opinion is it does matter, just as you guys, your opinion matters, but I just say no to that. You know, I say no to the pro-choice, and I say yes to pro-life, because I mean, that could have been me. My mom was very, very sick, and she could have died. You know, she didn't abort me. To be honest, I wasn't planned. I mean, I guess in a sense you really can't plan any pregnancy, but more so Keisha and Josie were. My mom was more aware of her pregnancy when it came to them than she was with me. She didn't even know she was pregnant, you know, for the longest. And she got really, really sick. When she did find out, it's like, okay, she didn't just like, my mom loved me, you know what I'm saying? And she was gonna risk her life for me. Does that make sense, you guys? Like, I'm just saying, like, I think it's important, you know, and I just want to continue to, me personally, I want to continue to think like that. I think it's very important, and I don't know, you know, I don't know, but I just wanted to bring this conversation up. It's just something that's been heavy on my heart. Nunu, wow, you said you're pro-life. Wow, that's awesome. Hey, Haley. Haley says, hey, how you doing, Haley? We all have opinions like we have ourselves, but my point is it is down to choice. Some can, Terrence. Okay, Beth, I understand. I promise you I'm not just saying that to like shut people up. No, I understand what you're saying. Absolutely. Like I said, I can tell you this much. Lord is my witness. I've assisted on those abortions, like literally abortions. And they were horrendous. I thank God that I've seen everything. I think I've seen everything within the surgery. Like, nothing really shocks me. When I was younger, a lot of shit shocked me. I mean, I'm serious, you guys. I never seen dead bodies or people dying on the table or whatever the case may be right in front of me, or procurements, until I got into this field. And I'm telling you, it has really, it has blessed my life so much, you guys. I'm telling you, I know we all have to die, but I think that is up to God, and it's not up to us. You get what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. My mom had a terminal cancer. My mom was not My mom wasn't doing great, okay? But she wanted to live. Some people in my mom's situation, they want to end their lives. You know, I'm just keeping it real. Now, at the end of the day, I can't support that, but I can respect it. And those are two. That's a very deep thing. People, let me just say this: people don't respect people and their wishes or their boundaries. That's what you must do. You must respect people. You don't have to support what their beliefs, but respect them. If Charlie Kirk was respected, he wouldn't be dead now. People did not respect him. That man who assassinated him, people like, oh, well, American was on the right. I don't care, right, left, green, black, whatever, orange, whatever the case you may be, white, whatever. You don't do that to people. You don't do that to people because, again, just like Beth says, we all have opinions just like assholes. Now, some people actually, Beth, they got to, they had to get their assholes sold up and they like has a ostomy bag. But anyway, that's another story. No, but real talk, I'm trying to make light of things, but I am very serious simultaneously. I think it's important for people to realize, like, that's something that I really wish people wouldn't do that. But that's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. And I want to know how y'all feel about it. James Reagan, still about MAGA. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. James, are you a fan? Let me turn. Are you a fan of my channel? Are you a fan? Do you love me? Do you come in just to taunt me? You just want to tease me and upset me and make me just go crazy? Because I don't know why. Why are you watching if you don't like me? Why are you watching? Why are you watching my channel? Pro-life, I love that. Again, Nunu, thank you so much. Lee J says pro-choice. Okay, and you guys, and can you tell me, could you explain to me why though? So why are you pro-choice? Why are you pro-life? I just told you guys like my spiel on it, like it was in my family. My dad, his cousin was raped by a family member. Her mom was like, you're gonna get rid of this baby. You're not gonna have it. I'm not gonna re-raise no kids. You're in school. She drops out of school. She quits. She drops out, gets a job, raises that baby. That baby just fine, even though the baby, it was a family member that raped her. And, people talk about Mississippi, they talk about Alabama, cousins having sex with cousins, inbred and all that stuff, inbred, whatever, anyway. But the baby was fine. And she didn't even care if there was going to be some defects or if it was going to be a difficult pregnancy or whatever. I have so much respect for her because, like I said, she severed that relationship. Like, she literally, now, the mom obviously has passed on now, but she was about pro-life, Now again, back then it wasn't really. I mean, I don't think it was called that or whatever the case may be, but she was about having that child, and she did have that child. Now that child is much older, and doing so great. Now that child is a grown man now. I was nowhere. My dad, this was years ago. My dad was not even with my mom, I wasn't even thought of. They know you are female choices. Get a life, grifter. James, what are you talking about? You get a life. And who is grifting? Who is grifting? You need to stop. You're so strange. Why are you watching the channel? Like, for real. You're so disrespectful. You need help. Sucks, you're such a smart man and you bleed Trump. James, what? First of all, if you cut me, I wouldn't bleed Trump. Okay? What the hell? How do you bleed a person? What the hell? If you cut Trump, you cut me, you cut you, James. You know what? We all bleed red. Okay? So at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, I look at it as no matter what, if you are on the Democrat side, which I would consider left, or if you're on the Republican side, which I would consider right, again, my opinions, don't shoot my ass, my opinions. At the end of the day, if you are on, or if you're independent, or if you're indecisive, and you don't know, or you don't care, You need to be respected, and I need to respect you. Don't disrespect me, and I'm not going to disrespect you. So why do you do that? Damn. Nobody has time for that. Ice Furnace says, we are human before our views. Let's love each other instead of hating each other over opposing views. Come on, can you say that again? Ice Furnace, can you say that again? Lee J says, how I feel about it, everyone has an option. And I love that. I think that's exceptional. Thank you so much for coming in and being respectful and saying and answering the question and being an adult about it. I mean, I don't know why that's so damn hard. This isn't me coming in and saying, I'm not starting a live stream saying, okay, you must be pro-life, and if you're not pro-life, I'm gonna curse your ass out. That's not what I'm saying here, and that's not what fucking Charlie Kirk said, and that's not what Candace Owen has said, and that's not what Brandon Tatum has said. That's not what President Trump is saying. Like, you guys, we gotta stop this nonsense. What's happening is division. Okay, we're going back to separation, or you can say segregation. And it's now it's not even like over. I mean, yes, racism does exist and stuff, but it's not even really pertaining to race. It's pertaining to political views, political like mindsets. Okay, now it's like, I don't care. You can line 100 people up and they can be all different ethnicities. If you line these people up and you got people who just don't support Trump and they say they support Trump, these people are going to be hated because they're going to be, if you line people up and they say they support Trump, and the people like, who is like judging them or whatever the case may be, and if they are liberals, they're going to be like, oh no, off with your head, we hate you, and they don't even care about the color now. They just don't like the fact that you're supporting Trump or you're supporting the Republican Party, which is strange as hell, you guys. This is weird. Like, we got to stop this mess. I don't want anybody in here to ever feel like I would harm you. And I don't ever want to feel like, okay, any of you guys would harm me based off of my opinions and my political views. And why can't we talk about these things? Do you realize at work, you can't even talk about abortion? You can't talk about anything politics, even though people still do that. And I try to refrain from doing it as well. But when I did get my opinion, when the nurse kept bugging me, and I told her, I said, I'm a Trump supporter. And she called me dumb. And I'm just like, okay, you want to pry this out of me, and then when I tell you the truth and I'm being real with you, you're gonna call me dumb. Meanwhile, I got 4 damn degrees, and you barely got shit. Well, she does have a degree, but she barely got it. Here, let me just say that. At the end of the day, it's hate, and I don't like anybody who hates people. I don't hate, okay, and that's what I'm saying. So therefore, I don't hate, so I'm not gonna kill. That's why I said black low key. I've never been a part of the death penalty. I don't agree with that. I'm pro-life because everyone deserves a chance at life. A baby shouldn't die because of the circumstances of its conception. I agree. Thank you so much, Ice Furnace. Nunu says, I got a question. Will that consider murder if a man wears condoms and toss them in the trash? Huh? Okay, wait. All right, you say, I got a question. Will that consider murder if a man wears condom and toss them in the trash? You said if they're wearing condoms? I'm not completely understanding you, Nunu, but let me just say this. Okay, so now that's a form of birth control. Is that something that are you going down that road? Because that's birth control. Some people might say, well, the morning after pill, that's horrible. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not opposed to that, because at the end of the day, like, say if you have sex, and I'm just keeping it real, you have sex and you have unprotected sex. All right. And this woman obviously can bear a child. Now, if you're having sex with someone who has a total hysterectomy, I mean, she can't have a child. She has no uterus. So that's different. I still recommend, safe sex, because you have sexually transmitted diseases. But anyway, if you're having sex Using a condom, that's birth. That's a form of birth control, my opinion. But it's actually fact. But also, the woman can be on birth control herself, another form of birth control. Or you have diaphragms. But no, I don't. If the man is wearing a condom and having sex and you saying throw it in the trash, I don't consider that murder. But I don't know if that's where you're going at. And I know you're not. No, Nunu, I know you're not trying to be funny. But that's just like me. If I wear a condom, like I'm purposely wearing a condom to not get the woman pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Castro says, James, you better apologetic. James is crazy. James is so disrespectful. I mean, James doesn't even give me a chance, you guys. Like, James are like, it's one thing to be like a troll, but James is a regular. James is somebody who's obviously very opinionated, like myself, but you see it one way. You can't be somebody that opinionated, like myself, and see things one way. I'm telling you guys, I don't support no damn pro-choice. I don't. But I respect what you support. Meaning, we can still have dinner together, and I'm not gonna poison you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I cook good. Now I can't cook a whole lot of things, but I cook some good ass food now. I probably can't cook like Nunu ass, but I cook and I feed you. I'll love you. I would love you. Do you realize how many family members that I have who have had abortions? Again, I'm pro-life, but it is their body, and they can do whatever the hell they want to do. I just put earlier I put a short up about Simone Biles. Simone Biles has had a breast augmentation. So, she had breast augmentation, so obviously she got bigger boobs. A lot of gymnasts a lot of female gymnasts don't really have, let me say this, they don't have a big breast. Let me just keep it real. And Lord knows I've done so many breast implants. I've done so many breast reconstructions. I've done so many breast augmentations, a lot of different things. At the end of the day, some things I don't agree with, but hell yeah, at the end of the day, it's her body. And what I don't like is the fact that people they're bullying her to basically say exactly that, meaning they bullied her to tell everybody that she had breast augmentation done. Like who cares? Okay, first and foremost, it's obvious. Okay, she ain't growing no more. She done gone to puberty, so it's like, okay, all of a sudden now you got bigger boobs. But I don't care. That's a multimillionaire. Who cares? Like, we gotta stop doing this. Like, that's her business. That's her body. Now, when I say, again, as I talk about being pro-life, now I realize people say, well, Terrence, you sound like you're contradicting yourself. No, I'm saying that I don't support people who, I don't support people who would want to murder, a child, no matter what the circumstance is. But again, I have to respect them and their wishes. Ice Furnace, I agree with you. Castro said, I don't know why, but host is comedy and charismatic and educated. Castro, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys, one moment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Oh, Lord. I just feel like, I go live and everybody want to text me. And it's like, wait, I'm live. I need to have my other phone be like, text this phone, damn it. That's why you always, I don't know, I feel like it's important to have two phones. One for business and then one for the hoes. Anyway, but yeah, I appreciate that comment. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you, Castro. Thank you. Thank you, Nunu, for the gifts. Shout out to Nunu. Sent the 100, sent the floating hearts, sent the happy poop. I call it happy shit. I love a happy shit. Clam Hammer said having a degree doesn't equal intelligence. Clam Hammer, absolutely. I agree let me show. I agree 1,000%. It doesn't show intelligence. I'm just saying that the nurse, I just got more degrees than her ass, and obviously she's just ignorant because she calling me dumb. I never called her dumb. That was my point. So I was just kind of making it funny. But no, you're right. I've talked to people who only have a 4th grade education and got help. They write better than me. They speak better than me. Hell, I'm ghetto as hell. I stutter. Okay, I'm from Mississippi. I'm country as hell. Okay, I mean, I am highly educated. At the end of the day, you're right. It doesn't. You can have people can be great test takers and just still stupid as hell. So I get what you're saying. Absolutely, I completely understand what you're saying. Absolutely. Yes, because it's men C's in there. Yeah, but no, I'm saying but that's a form of like birth control, if you will. Some people think that abortion is a form of birth control, and I disagree because we're talking about people say, well, it's not even like formed yet. I'm like, okay, well, what you're mistaken about is a heartbeat can 22 days, 4 weeks to 6 weeks, there's a heartbeat. So now that's an actual human being. You get what I'm saying? That's a human being. So it's pretty much like at conception, that if you're, I'm saying like if you can potentially get pregnant and then, okay, there you go. Like you shouldn't, I find that disturbing when people say, well, that's a form of, abortion is a form of child, as a form of protection. I'm like, no, you're murdering someone. That's what I mean. It's just like I can't, like I can barely explain it because I'm like, well, why would the people feel that way? You're not murdering anyone by putting a condom on. You're trying to avoid the getting pregnant. Diaphragm, condoms, birth control. Those are actually forms of birth control. Not having sex, you know what I'm saying? Abstinence, that's also something. And that's like a hell no for me, because we gonna have some sex. I'm just keeping it 100, okay? I have no reason to sit up here and lie to y'all ass. You said, I know, Pusha T. Hopefully one day I could cook for you, Pusha T. I love to cook when I be in the mood too. That's awesome, Nunu. You're so sweet. Castro said, host is pink Himalayan salt of the earth. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You are so awesome. You know what? I have those Olipops, and those Olipops that I drink. Wait, I'm sorry. This is so random. Is that an RC Cola? Oh my God, that's the RC Cherry Cola. Wow. That is so crazy. I was just talking about like RC Colas. Anyway, Olipop has the Himalayan salt in it. You're so freaking amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you for being so sweet to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is so kind of you to say that. Nicole Sharp said, Ray J? Who's Ray J? Me? Ray J? Who's Ray J? Let me put the comments because I'm not seeing everything. Stock investor says, itchy or sticky if you had to choose between the two. Definitely sticky. I don't like to itch, but I don't mind being sticky. If you know what I mean. That's the. Oh, you guys, I got 4 cheesecakes. I got 4 cheesecakes today. It cost me, with tax, it was like 40. It was $47 and some change with tax. I got 4 of them, and you realize like you can get, and these are sugar, like low carb, low sugar cheesecakes. Very good, by the way. And you realize like Wonder Monday, that like one of those Well, one cheesecake is like 30 bucks, which is so crazy, yo. And they're small. They're small ass cheesecakes, but they're so good. They're good. I must say, Sammy's Bakery is so good, but Wonder Monday, those cheesecakes, they win. Look, I'm gonna give a review, and I'm gonna be real, they win. But Sammy comes into a really close second. It's just that those cheesecake that Sammy's Bakery bakes, I have to kind of like spice them up. I put pecans on them. I have some chopped mangoes. I put honeydew melon on it, pineapple on it, chocolate sauce. I've done the caramel, whipped cream. So I spice it up. You can even do some like fresh chopped strawberries, because at the end of the day, it adds carbohydrates, but it's still low carb. Versus if I go to Cheesecake Factory, one cheesecake is like over 100 carbohydrates, which is just asinine. I mean, that's crazy. Hey, Jet says happy Saturday, Terrence. Happy Saturday to you, Jet. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming in. Thank you so much. You are so dope. You're so awesome. I genuinely appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. Jet, I don't know if I asked you this, but what do you consider yourself? Are you, well, not yourself, but like, I guess, what do you think? Are you pro-life or are you pro-choice? Hey, the clapback queen, how you doing? Thank you guys for being in here. Yeah, they are holding hands. That's nice. The clapback queen. As in, I'm saying, are you pro-life or pro-choice? Like, far as like abortions, are you against it or are you for that? Like, pro-life would mean that you are against it, and no matter what circumstance that woman went through, even if it was rape, or even if it was, even if it's the child that's going to have a defect, or even if it's maybe the mother of the child could pass away, you still would risk all of that to have that child. But pro-choice is okay. It will be the woman's choice. Like, far as like, no matter if the baby can be healthy, the woman can still have an abortion. Like I said, I've been a part of those things, and oh my gosh, you guys, it's just so sad. I'm gonna be honest, it's very sad, and I don't think that I don't know. Like, not trying to say Brittany's gonna have any kids or whatever and stuff. Oh Lord, I hope not. But she is pro-life. She never wants to ever have an abortion, no matter what the circumstance is. But it's just like, you think about those things. I'm pro-choice, as in we all have the choice to use contraceptives. Okay, and that is fine. Okay, like I said, I'm pro-life, meaning that so you support abortion. I don't, and again, this is not something where I'm going to get upset with people, and I think that's very important to I want to have you want to start that dialogue. You want to talk about these things. These things aren't really talked about. So they're not talked about. People don't want to discuss it because they're afraid. And I don't want anyone being afraid. I want us to be able to talk and be respected. Clapback Queen said, fine, it's me, Brandy. Hey, how you doing? You have mixed, and The clap at Queen Brandy, I'm telling you right now, that is perfectly okay. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear if you know what you don't know, and you not knowing or you just have mixed feelings about it. It's absolutely okay. It's for the people who say if you're an idiot if you're pro-choice or you're an idiot if you're pro-life and you're gonna die and God is gonna kill you. I'm like, huh? Well, why would you say that? That's the negativity from this is just through the roof. We shouldn't. Okay, at the end of the day, this is not meant to cause negativity or to cause division. I'm saying these things to bring us closer. And I'm being so serious. That's why I bring these things up. Look at us. We're having a damn conversation about pro-choice, about pro-life. And some of us may be Republicans, some of us may be Democrats, some of us may, we might not be political at all. And it's just fine, right? It's just fine. I don't think there's any harm in like what you believe in or what I believe in. I don't. I really don't. I think it's in that way. I think it's up to you. It's just this is what I believe in. This is what I would hope for people to to accept and to appreciate. But you do not, and I repeat, you do not have to agree with me. You don't. I saw him earlier at the park. I got a message for review. Just say if you are SA and inseminated, then you decide to end that immediately. Yeah, use a clothes hanger if you want. Oh, so you're saying if you're sexually assaulted? So, okay, yes, thank you for putting that in there. Now, YouTube did block that, but I want to show that. Hopefully y'all can see his message. But if not, I'm going to read it again. So Jed is saying if you are sexually assaulted and inseminated, so if you're sexually assaulted and you become pregnant because of the sexual assault, which basically means if you're raped and you become pregnant, he's saying then you decide if you decide to end it immediately, yeah, use a clothes hanger if you want. I absolutely, let me tell you, I don't support that, but I respect what you're saying. Like I said, I'm pro-life. So no matter what the circumstance, if you are sexually abused, sexually assaulted, raped, I know people are like, Terrence, how can you agree with this? How can you be a part of that? Because that baby, that's life now. Again, 4 to 6 weeks is the heartbeat, so that's life. So that's how I look at it. And this child has no, that baby has no say in it. Okay? And that child has the right to life. So that's why I'm pro-choice, But that's not to upset anybody. It's just how I look at it. But yeah, the way what you're saying is true for you, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. My body, my choice. Sherry says, okay, and that Sherry, that is fine. I love that. See, this is what I love. The fact of the matter is, I'm not gonna say you're gonna go to hell. I'm not gonna judge you what I believe in. You're telling me what you believe in. Now, so you're saying the reason why you're pro-choice is because it's your body. And I can accept that. I can accept that big time. I'm just saying, like, I always go back to my dad's cousin, and which is like in the family and everything and stuff. I refer to her as my dad's cousin. Okay. Again, this is before I was even born, and her being raped by a family member, and her mom basically kicking her out the house, because she didn't want to have an abortion. She didn't want to get rid of the baby. She wanted to have the child, which she ended up having that baby. And she went on to, she dropped out of school, ended up getting her GED, going to college, okay, getting a master's degree. The child is now obviously a lot older than me, but this grown man is doing very well now. Very well for himself. Actually, quite well. But yeah, you know, she never rebuilt the relationship with her mom. Her mom ended up passing away, but that's just how it is. This sounds so horrific, but I'm being so serious right now, you know? I really, really am. And I love the fact that you guys are commenting, because that's what I wanted. I want to start you know, a discussion about this. And I told myself, you're going to be good with the damn comment singers. You're not going to be too far behind, but, you know, I'm trying to keep up. Again, clapback queen Brady said you have mixed feelings. The clapback queen said, spiritually, I'm pro eternal life. Oh, okay. You're pro eternal life. All right. Sherry says, yes, I don't judge either. Sherry, thank you. God bless you, Sherry, thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you for saying that. I really do. I think that is so, I commend you, because so many people are judgmental. And I don't know, it actually does kind of scare me, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you know, people have said that, I've gotten threats because of who I support. Yeah, I've gotten threats because of who I support, and you know, I supported, you know, Charlie Kirk. I'm a Trump supporter, and people have threatened me. I've lost, you know, friendships and things of that nature, and I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I don't think the shit is that serious. You support who you support. I support who I support. You know, don't hate me because of who I support. Jess said after a certain amount of time it's different, but if you want to take a morning after a bad experience, that's reasonable. So Jet, I do consider that. So the morning after pill, and I know people may say, okay, you're contradicting yourself, but the morning after pill, the next morning, the very following morning, okay, I consider it a form of birth control. I consider a form of birth control. I consider condoms a form of birth control. I consider birth control, you know, a form of birth control. I consider, you know, a vasectomy even a form of birth control. Just keeping it real. Maybe the woman has had 5-6 kids, and you know, I must say, now if it was like my wife, my girl, I would get the vasectomy, because a hysterectomy is both of them are surgeries, but a hysterectomy is a major surgery versus a vasectomy can be done in a doctor's office. Sherry said, my choice is mine only. I can't type or speak for anyone else. Okay, and that's respectful, yeah. And so I don't mean, like, I'm not saying, I don't want you to speak for anybody else, and I can't speak for anybody else. I'm speaking for me, you're speaking for you, everybody in this chat is speaking for them, for themselves. I promise you, I can't force Christianity on anybody. I have a friend who's an atheist. Like, she absolutely does not believe in God. And I believe wholeheartedly in God. And it's just what it is, you know. We're able to agree to disagree and move on with life. Even though a lot of times she'll be like, thank you, God. And I'll be like, but you don't believe in God. And it's like, oh, it's just a habit. I'm like, okay, sure. Jess said, I can't imagine being an expecting mother and being put in a position where you have to have an abortion for health's sake. Jet, I get it. And you know what? I'm telling you right now, my mom was in that situation. And so that's what I mean. My mom could have died, giving birth to me. And she knew that. And she took that risk because it's like, I want my son to live and I don't care if I die. And, again, everybody, I'm not saying my mom was stronger than this person or whatever, but hell, she was strong. But I get what you're saying. I promise you, and I'm not just saying it to be saying it, but I promise you, Jet, if I were a female, and I was in that situation, it's easy for me to say this, right? I get it. I don't want to get any backlash or whatever, but I'm just saying, y'all have my honest to God, like my truest opinion, my true, like, perspective opinion about this. I would die for that child. Even if, like, I'm just saying, even if, like, so think about it. You're risking your life for a child that may not even live. I would still, because that's life. Now, I know that's deep, but again, you're talking to somebody who, I am an organ donor. Okay, I am an organ donor. I am someone who would donate a kidney to my family if it was a match. Hell yeah, in a heartbeat. But see, that's just me. I'm not, look, I mean, yo, I'm not trying to sit up here and paint myself as a perfect person. I'm far from it. I will curse in a heartbeat. And if somebody walk up to me, start swinging, I'm gonna swing off on their ass as well. Like, I'm not perfect. I've never claimed this. I'm not a perfect individual. I'm just somebody who I save lives for a living. I believe if you have, I mean, it may sound crazy, but I guess you would have to just be in my situations. And again, you guys are not in my life. You're not in my brain, and I'm not in your brain. I'm not in your life. But I want to see people live. Okay, and I think it's only right. That's what I think. Some circumstances do have merit and reasons. And that is, I love this discussion, you guys. Can shout out W's for everybody for keeping this professional, for keeping this this is amazing. Like, this is how a conversation should be, I feel like, had. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be like forcing each other, to believe this or believe that. We should just be able to talk openly about what we believe in, and we all can just agree or disagree and just kumbaya fucking y'all. It doesn't have to be like, you're fucking dumb, I hate you, I'm gonna unsubscribe. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's craziness. Like, I don't know, I feel like some people like really are off their rockers. Like, no, you don't have to unsubscribe because I'm a Trump supporter. You don't have to watch this particular video. But me being a Trump supporter don't mean that I'm trying to kill you. Like, what the hell? You didn't unsubscribe, or you know what? It's funny people say unsubscribe, but then you need to borrow some money, which you ain't gonna get back to me, but then it's cool. Oh no, but this is the Trump supporter money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be petty. I'm just saying, like, folks really on some weird type shit. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, it's just strange. Like, I don't think that's acceptable. Like, no, you want your cake and eat it too, and you do things, it's like you're doing things like conveniently for you, and I don't think that's okay. I don't think so when things are conveniently done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that it should be that, you should be locked and loaded on your opinions and your ideas about each other, and that's what it is. Don't make it, don't do that. Like, don't make it convenient, whatever's convenient for you. Oh, okay, so I'm cool. No, I think that's not, I don't think that's acceptable. My opinion, I would never judge you for who you voted for. It's not my business. Sherry, okay, W's again for Sherry, all right, and all of you. Sherry, where the hell have you been all my life? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you for understanding. Because I feel like people don't understand. They don't understand the fact that, okay, this is what I believe in, and this is what you believe in, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not trying to sound crazy about it, but it is, you know, it's just that simple. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mr. Killing 420, how you doing? Personally, merit and reason don't override God's will for us. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Killing Joy 420. Hope you're doing well. Jet got the praying hands, Mr. Killing Joy. If Jesus sacrificed himself for us, we should be able to sacrifice ourselves for our children. Oh, I love that. Amen. I'm an organ donor as well. If something from my collapsed body can save just one life, do it. I love that. Thank you so much, and I appreciate and respect you for that. Thank you, because I know that's not something that's easily. I mean, that's not something that's easy for people. Let me just say that. A lot of people, they do have mixed feelings about that, and that's understandable. It really is. Everybody, look, I talk about it. I've done like seminars and lectures and stuff about this and stuff. I don't know why I chose my damn crazy ass, but I've done that. And some people, I explained it and they were for it. Some people were like, hell no. And at the end of the day, all of that is just fine. It's not something to force people, it's just to inform people. One lady did, she stood up and when I did that lecture, she was like, I wasn't, but when my husband needed a kidney and we got that call that there was a match, from an organ donor, we were like, oh my gosh, thank you, Jesus. And she said from there on out, she became an organ donor. So sometimes it has to hit you. I don't want anything to hit anybody, but that's just like with cancer or whatever the case may be. People joke about these things. There is a lot of damn traffic out here. Look at that. People joke about those things, but yeah, I could never joke about that. Especially, cancer being in my family. Amen, Jared. Mr. Killing George said, I agree and thank you. You're welcome, Sherry. Orthy, noises. What up, Terrence? What's up, Orthy? I said Orthy, Orthi, right? Orthi, is it? Mr. Killing Joy 420 said, damn. Well, when an individual is filled with hate, all they generally do is seek to uphold and spread hate. You being someone telling the truth, nothing offends those people more than the truth. Wow. That's so true. Miss Killing Joy 420 said, it might not be acceptable, but we have to accept it because you can't force someone to stop being ignorant. Sherry says, oh, thank you. I am in company. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. Wonderful. Mira says, right. Wonderful, Mira. Wonderful. Me. Fuck politics. Black people need to leave those people. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean black people need to leave what people? Wonderful Me said, the government, the white supremacist government, going to give your organs to who they choose to. Okay. Now, do you know that I'm a medical professional? Do you know that? Do you know that I'm a medical professional? And I can tell you right now, like just now, Tuesday, I did 2 kidney transplants. Tuesday, I did 2 on 2 black Americans. I'll say black African American, I'll say black, whatever you want me to call it, but they black. They look, they black like me. Are you black? If you're black, I actually assisted on 2 kidney transplants. They were very black. They were darker than my ass. So I don't know what you're getting at by saying that. That is false. I don't know what literature you're reading, but I'm just gonna be honest. That's false, and I'm gonna say that's my opinion. That's my opinion, but I'm telling you what is fact of what I did Tuesday alone. Now, again, I've been in this field for 20 damn years, and I can assure you that I have seen organ donors of all walks of life, and black, Hispanic, Filipino, white, and I just feel like yeah, that's not very smart to say that, in my opinion, though. Like, and also politics, we gotta stop this. Okay, so far as Jasmine, Candace, okay, so the black people that's in politics. So what is it? Say some of the black people. I know Candace is Republican, Jasmine is Democrat, but okay, is that a problem? You have black Republicans, you have black Democrats. So you just saying fuck politics altogether? I think absolutely not. We need it, if you believe it or not. We need the government. I'm just gonna keep it real. We need politics. And to be honest, I feel like things will be chaotic without it. Now, whether we like that or not, that's just my opinion. Is that okay if it's just my opinion? We don't get cancer. The government gives cancer to us. Okay. Wonderful me. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. My mom died of ovarian cancer. My granddad died of colon cancer. My granddad my granddad worked his ass off in his earlier life. I'm gonna see if I can sit down here. My granddad worked his ass off in his earlier life in a factory, and that the factory did was something that he in my opinion, I feel like that's when the cancer formed, in my opinion. I don't know if they're gonna get me or not, but I'm just gonna sit right here for a minute. Hopefully they don't come out here. I'm at Zico's and I'm not buying shit. But I'm gonna probably go get some Chinese though. So I disagree with what you're saying, but again, you're welcome here, but I do disagree with what you're saying. Just say, if I'm not gonna need it, it can potentially save somebody from being sick or dying. You better get it before the worms do. Jet, I freaking love you. Oh my gosh. Mr. Killing Joy 420 said black people need to leave those people, like political people, or not be involved in politics. Black people have a say about things and deserve to have a voice. Absolutely. Jet, I love the fact that you put hearts and you put the organ donation. God bless you, Jet. Wonderful me, your comment was held. I'm going to read it. Says the white supremacist government, or it's the white supremacist government poisoning our food. This is how tumors grows in our body, and they call it cancer. Okay, let me just, okay. Biden, who I do not like, okay, a part of the Democratic Party, obviously former president. Do you realize, like, even his son even passed of cancer? Do you realize, like, a lot of people in politics, be it Republican or Democrat, some people have died of cancer? Well, explain to me about the 2-month-old baby that when I worked at St. Jude that had a terminal cancer, terminal brain cancer. And that baby. That baby wasn't going out to buffets or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm confused. Like, I can hit you with facts, but I think it'd be a lost cause, because I think that you're really misinformed, and actually that's just not okay. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, you're welcome here, but I like to state facts. I think that your facts are off, in my opinion. Are you a surgeon? No, Sherry, I'm not a surgeon. I'm a first assist. I'm a certified first assist in surgery. Okay, so I assist surgeons. I assist I assist in every specialty, but the main specialties I assist on, or it's neurosurgery, robotic surgery, bariatrics, orthopedic surgery, and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of general surgery. But I also have done plastics, ENT, like eyes, ophthalmology, you name it, I've done it. I've been in this field for 20 years, I thank God, and I have traveled for over 17 years within that. White supremacist government shows us exactly where his ideologies lay. He is racist against white people. Wonderful Me says, I'm Black American, and so am I. We both have different opinions. I'm not reading no literature. Okay, but what if the literature is from black people like yourself, though, which it has been? So you wouldn't read. So you a Black American, and you wouldn't read literature from a Black American. What the fuck is she blowing like that for? That's so damn stupid. That's dumb as fuck. But you wouldn't read. So damn ignorant. You wouldn't read literature from a Black American, which there are lots. There are a lot of Black Americans. That is so stupid. There are a lot of Black. I'm sorry. I just cannot believe the fact that these cars are. She's laying on her horn like an idiot. But there are lots of Black Americans. Does she feel better? God damn. Shit. I mean, damn. Well, we know your damn horn works in your Lexus. I'm not reading no literature. Then how can you be informed? I mean, like, does it just pop in your mind? Or, no shade, Wonderful Me, are you the person that's watching little clips on YouTube? I'm not trying to shade you. This is a real question. Are you the person that's watching little clips of implemented, like, data or videos from other things, and it's all grouped together? Are you that person? Because if so, maybe you've been misinformed. I even tell people who watch my channel, and I'm stating the facts. Okay, hell, I actually lived through some of this, especially the whole DEI shit. I've been on hiring committees at hospitals or whatnot. But again, I say, don't even take my word for it. You do your own due diligence. You get your own information. You collect your own data. I think that's the problem with, I don't care what race you are. I don't care what you believe in, what you don't believe in. That's the problem. People don't like to do research. You realize I literally so many people come to me and say, Terrence, well, I've been demonetized, or I did this. I say, and I do these videos. I go to my YouTube studio, and I'm kind of getting off, but I'm going to get back on subject. But I go to my YouTube studio, and I screenshot different things. I also contact Google support twice a week, at least twice. Sometimes I contacted them 5 times in a damn week. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is I did group a lot of things together. I use InShots, and I edited some videos, and I made it. I hope nobody don't fucking start shooting though. But I made a video. I made multiple videos about like how to when it comes to YouTube, and why people get demonetized, and why they're getting their channel like terminated or strikes or this or that. And I say in those videos, yes, like I'm showing you word for word what what Google support has told me, but I want you guys to do your own research, and I want you to contact Google support on your time. I do want you to take my information, my data into consideration, but still do your own due diligence so you can form your own opinions, and therefore there will be no discrepancies. Does that make sense? And people still don't do their homework. They listen to me. So let's just say if I was someone who just told fibs all the time, then, they will be up the creek without a damn paddle. You got to get your own idea. You have to form your own opinions. You have to do your own research. You have to. You cannot just listen to me. You cannot just sit up here and look at videos. You have to do your research, meaning you have to read the literature and you have to fact check that literature. You have to. And there is some literature out here that's probably not it. It's probably pseudo, which means false. You have to double, triple, quadruple check everything. And that's the problem with people. People don't like to read. I'm talking about educated people like yourself, wonderful me. You probably don't like to read. You're saying I'm not reading literature. Well, I think that you're going into things blindly. And you're basing things off of emotion. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound harsh. Fuck your feelings and fuck emotion. Fuck my feelings and fuck my emotions. That shit doesn't matter. What matters are the facts. And people don't understand that. People can't stand that. What matters are the facts. I'm sorry, but not sorry. And I'm in the same boat. Oh, I feel like this or I feel this. Fuck that. It doesn't matter. I feel like, okay, well, people shouldn't want to kill innocent lives. Okay? But that shit don't matter because, again, your life is your choice. You can believe in whatever you believe. I feel like people should believe in God. God is real, okay? But I can't force that on you. So again, my feelings and my feelings about the situation don't, at the end of the day, they really don't matter, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to piss you off. I'm just trying to express to you how serious the situation is. How nice of them to hold a rally for our great president. God bless America. Mr. Rads, wonderful me said, black people in politics is not doing nothing to help black people. I'm sorry, what the hell? Smoke and all these fumes from all these damn cars? Great. Why is she texting me? 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Again, you said black people in politics is not doing nothing to help black people. Your call of Barack Obama black. He was in the White House. What did he do for black people? He didn't do shit for black people. I mean, I'm with you on that. Yeah, he didn't do shit. You know who's doing something for black people? President Trump. President Trump is doing something for black people. Sherry says, my opinion agrees with your opinion on many things. I have cancer. No one gave it to me. Sherry, exactly. I mean, I'm not trying to sit up here and sound weird, but cancer is, y'all, like, this is not, like, it's not contagious. Like, oh, if you sneeze, you're not going to get, like, I mean, I'm not even going to have this discussion. I'm sorry. I'm not. Sherry, I want to say I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for opening up, about that. That is something that's very, very, it's something very serious. And cancer is absolutely disgusting. And that's why every day when I go to work, and yes, I do videos, people do frustrate me, but I'm telling you, when I'm in that OR, when I'm in that surgery, and whatever surgery, I give it 110%, but definitely, I always enjoy going in and getting the cancer. I can't stand that I can't stand fucking cancer. I'm never gonna say hate, okay? But I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. It's something that I just, that's what I that's my inspiration. That's my motivation in a sense. It may sound weird, but that's why I even go harder. The fact that now my mom has passed away of ovarian cancer. She was diagnosed. My mom was a diabetic who lost a lot of weight. She basically cured her diabetes. I'm not lying, y'all. That's coming from the doctor's, the horse's mouth. The doctor himself was like, Miss Gloria, wow, you've weaned yourself off all this medication. Great job. My mom was she was doing fantastic. And then in 2016, because she had a hysterectomy in 2014. They did keep her ovaries. They left her ovaries because she had benign fibroids. She had fibroids that were bigger than me. Hell, I was like 30 pounds when I was born. Not really. I was like almost. I was like 9, almost 10 pounds. Which I was still that's a big ass baby. But my mom had fibroids that were bigger than that. They were all benign. And she had that surgery in 2014. In 2016, she has the hysterectomy. They keep the ovaries because the reason why when you have a hysterectomy, when we perform those surgeries, if you take the ovaries, the woman would have to have basically take medication for the duration of her life, because automatically, when you do that, you change the dynamics and the formation of the body, of the female body, and it can be depressive. That can lead to depression and other type of things for female. So it's actually recommended, to keep the ovaries. But within doing that, you do risk. It can happen where you can form cancer. Cancer can be formed. I don't know why the body does that. I don't have all the answers, but it's sad. But yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Sherry. And again, no one is giving no one cancer. Like, that's fucking crazy. I'm sorry. Jet, before we ever lived longer than 24, most of us were saber-tooth tiger food. It's the lottery of the living. Saber-tooth tiger. Wonderful Me said we're living in a future that's created by save. Okay, Wonderful Me. So are you the person who do the whole victim thing? Like, do you consider yourself a victim? Because that's the way that you think or you say things is quite interesting. No, I never come with hell. I'm a child of God and a truth teller. Now you know what, I can't judge. Thou shalt not judge, because I'm a Christian Christian. So we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. That is something. Now, I ain't never. I must say, I have never met a child of God who says that the government is giving us cancer. That is so. That's kind of weird. The liberals want to kill their babies. Dusseldorf said the liberals want to kill their babies. It's some Democrats. It's some Republicans. There's some conservatives like that are pro-choice as well. I must say, which is interesting. But it's not just liberals. It's some conservatives too. I am a conservative. I'm a black Republican who is definitely pro-life. I don't want to kill anybody. That's just how I look at it. Wonderful Me said my grandmother, my 2 aunties had cancer. I am so sorry, Wonderful Me. I'm sorry. Wonderful Me said recalls on products and food because of what government. But okay, Okay, but explain to me. Okay, what about the sun? The sun. I mean, cancer can form from the sun. It's not just food, even though a lot of food products. But again, white people eat the food. Hispanics eat the food. Like, what are you like? I think what you're saying. I think that what you're doing is you're trying to. Look, I guess I'm assuming right now, but I feel like you're playing that whole victim thing. And that don't slide with me, because I've never been a fucking victim. I'm never gonna claim a victim of society. At the end of the day, I know people say, oh, your degrees don't matter, but I have 4 fucking degrees. I grew up in the projects. We had rats in our fucking home. Okay, in the projects. Okay, I hardly had any money in college. I wanted to quit like 20 freaking thousand times. My instructors, my white instructors, gave the black kids in that class money to get me to and from my clinicals. So that's why every time I go back to Mississippi, I speak in front of the class. I say, come on, Miss Shirley, come on, Miss Pilgrim. Everything's on me. I give them, I can never repay them. And they're my white instructors. I don't know really where you're getting at, but I think that you're completely misinformed. Mr. Jimmy says, hello, how you doing? Jet says, here's some truth. The world is a vicious cycle of death and life. Before we became the dominant species, we had to take out the predators. We're a fighting species for a reason, survival. Wow. The dollar plus street, the driver said, she was horny. Okay, precisely. The dollar plus street says, beep, beep. We're the product of turning a savage world just to become savages ourselves. Ashwood Gunner said, why is he yelling in public? Me? Why am I yelling? Hell, I just talk loud as hell. Mr. Killing George said, agreed, get your own information, collect your own data. Absolutely, you can't do it if they don't want to read literature. Ash, please calm down, you're in public. What are you talking about, calm down? Wonderful Me said, YouTube is a devil's playground. If you say so, I mean, church can be the devil's playground. Because it's not the building itself, it's not YouTube itself, it's the people within it. If you have people who are evil and hateful, well, there you go. This world is beautiful. It's the people in the world that, in my opinion, it can appear to be hurtful and evil and mean. Man, please come down. You look mad yelling at your phone. Ashwagandha. Okay, let me just say this calmly. Get the fuck out of here if you are concerned about me, okay? Is that calm enough for you? If I calm down? The majestic mind of Melissa says they do allow shorts and videos about God. Jet said, grab yourself a venture set of encyclopedias for good measure. Wonderful Me says, I know for sure the white supremacist government have pharmacies, which are medications, also having these evil doctors and nurses, hospitals help with them, their evil work. Okay. Oh my gosh. James says, guys, why is he mad? I'm not mad. Why do you guys think I'm mad? I'm not mad. This is me. I'm calm as a cucumber. The majestic mind of Melissa says, amen. The majestic mind of Melissa said, he's passionate. Thank you. Bingo. Damn, somebody get it. I'm passionate as hell about this. But I'm loud any damn way, okay? And also all this damn noise you got. Look, y'all got Six Flags. You got Busch Gardens over there. You got all this traffic. So, you know, it's a lot of noise. So that's why I'm talking. And I don't know if you got, like, can y'all hear me okay? I know I'm loud. And you guys I'm sorry. But turn your volume down because I want to make sure you can hear me. Fuck is she doing? Oh Lord, I want to say something so bad, but I ain't gonna say it. Cause y'all gonna come for me in the comments. Melissa agreed, amen, indeed. The white supremacist government has pharmacies switching our medications, giving us bad medicine, which we can have heart attack, stroke, or die. The Mr. Killing Joy 420 says, and when I said would, I meant wouldn't. Okay, I got you. The majestic mind of Melissa says, "Oh, okay." Mr. Killer George said, "Yeah, I misspoke." Wonderful me said, "I'm speaking facts. This is what the white supremacist government has been doing to me for over 6 years." Wonderful me says, "White supremacist government are gang bangers to killers." Wonderful me, are you serious right now? Are you trolling me? Are you a doctor? Ashwagandha, now you should know this by now because you've been in my damn live streams. I told your ass I'm not a doctor. Now you're going to have me yelling. I am a certified first assistant in surgery. I'm a certified surgical technologist, and I'm a certified sterile processing technologist. I have 4 degrees. I have an associate's in physical therapist assistance. I have an associate's applying science and surgical technology. I have a bachelor's in kinesiology, and I have a bachelor's in health administration. And I have a certificate of first assist. I am not a surgeon. I wanted to be a surgeon when I was much younger and stuff. I'm not a surgeon, and it's okay that I'm not a surgeon, all right? All this evil going on in the world is because of white supremacist government. He does work in the medical field. I think the general term is healthcare provider. Mr. Killinger, thank you, Jet. I concur. The Mr. Killinger for 20, someone who works in the medical field is also a generalized explanation. Joshua Thomas says, "Hail Kanye." Sherry says, "You're so welcome." Jet Ison, AI will save us all. Fake fruits and vegetables government have shipped into the stores. We're eating what effect it is going to have on our bodies in the long run. AI is the is the devil. It's not coming to save anyone. Wonderful me said, hysterectomy, unnecessary procedure. Doctors are only doing it for financial gain. You, you trying to piss me off. Why you doing this? Now I think you trolling now. Glad I'm in America. The U.S. sounds like a crazy place to live. Oh, glad you're in Australia. Well, the U.S. is a beautiful country, but I mean, Trump is making it making it great again. Terrence, with all due respect, you give too much commentary in a conductive way when responding to taking points. It's off-putting as it feels like you aren't staying engaged with the chat. Mr. Killing, Joy 420, I promise you, I don't take any disrespect from that. You are so right, and I'm so sorry. I'm such a passionate person, and I promise you, my right-handed God, I'm working on it. Okay, back to the comments. How you doing, William M? How you doing? Hey, Jet. Again, thank you. Wonderful. Me said doctors don't give you information can better you. Fibroids change your eating habits. Diabetics change your eating habits. High blood pressure change your eating habits. High cholesterol change your eating habits. The USA isn't that bad. If we could just get the members of the left who are propagandized by a false narrative to think in a more realistic way, we would be fine. Jet says, respect, William. Man, I've had a terrible day. Not feeling too good now, man. I'm sorry, William. God bless you. I'm praying for you. It's hard to have a good nation when a decent portion of your political parties are brainwashed. Always a pleasure seeing you, my friend. Thank you so much, William. Wonderful me said doctors want to medicate you or do surgery. Facts, man. May I ask your name? Me? My name is Terrence. William. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Can't wait till this day is over, man. It's been very bad. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Always got your back, man. Much love. Thank you so much. Black people are the most affected by cancer, dying, having babies dying at childbirth. William M says, Jet. Hey, man, totally agree. Ashford, I'm going back to beating. Oh my gosh. Jenny Cook said, hey, Terrence, I hope you are doing well. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. William said we need love and unity in the dark and divided country. Now, I agree. The feds is the devil. We the people, stronger together. We are against. Okay, thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. William H said I need to start growing on my own garden. I do not trust anything they are now putting into our foods. William M said Trump 2028. Amen. William M says thank you, Terrence. God bless you. Sherry says, hi, Terrence. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Sherry. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. We're going to have to agree to disagree, though, but you are more than welcome here, Sherry. Jet says, almost caught up. Yay! Bobby Hill, where is Hank? I don't know. Where's your father, Bobby? Where's Peggy? Where's your mom? Where's Luann? Luann is your cousin, right? Cause Hank is her uncle. Mr. Killing Joy 420. Thank you for catching up with the chat, Terrence. Thank you so much. And Mr. Killing Joy 420. I have to elaborate on this. I'm gonna need your ass in this chat to keep me on a straight and narrow. Okay. As I keep telling people, it goes both ways. It's a mutual understanding. I'm not one-sided. You guys we can debate. It's okay to speak up and say things to me if you disagree with what I'm saying. If you agree with what I'm saying, if you're bothered by some things, it's okay to speak up. I'm not closed-minded, and I'm not a sore loser. I'm not a weak-minded person, I promise you. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. This man is better than Hank. How can I be better than your father, Bobby Hill? But thank you, Jet is laughing. Thank you. I know that's right. But let me say, I love King of the Hill, though. William M., thank you for those emojis. Wonderful Me said, do you mind me asking if you married to a white man? Am I married to a white man? Well, okay. Well, first of all, I'm not gay. I don't have anything against gays. And secondly, I'm not married to anybody, and definitely not to a white man. Does that answer your question? William M. says, William M. bro, not. I'm sorry. I love you too, bro. I'm so sorry. I keep telling you, I know. I'm telling you, I got William H. in my head because I know somebody, and I think it's just every time I see you, and you're so awesome. And he's such a great individual, and I keep calling you William H. I'm so sorry. William M. I'm just gonna say William because I feel like I'm still gonna say H. William, I apologize. I love you too, and I thank you so much for accepting me and all my craziness. I promise you, I'm not dyslexic though. I can read. I see that's clearly an M. Sherry, you're very nice looking and kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What the fuck is going on with these horns? Oh, I forget that Scammergeddon shit is going on at the Scammergeddon is starting at the Busch Gardens. So everybody named Mama is going to Busch Gardens. Man, I know they are making millions. They are making so much money. Damn, I need to invest in Busch Gardens. Y'all invest in the things that are making money. Just a word of advice. I personally think the wonderful me is a rage baiting or trolling. William M. William said, I love you, Terrence. It's okay, man. Thank you so much. I love you back. I appreciate you. Mr. Killing Joy 420 said his comments seem to be said with the spirit of just causing a rise in someone. Wow, wonderful me says it's not that serious. You don't have to swear to God. Bobby Hill says, I'm married to Vanessa Williams, the tennis player. Vanessa Williams, a tennis player. Well, maybe there is Vanessa, but I thought it was Serena and Venus Williams. William says, I love your lives. Always a pleasure seeing you, my friend. Thank you so much, William. God bless you. Jet says Saturday night. No. I mean, it is Saturday night, but usually it's not like this. It's because, we're in the month of October. I think today is the 18th. And so starting yesterday, the Friday, is when this Scammergeddon thing, Oktoberfest type thing is, they've been advertising it for the longest, even last month. So this is when it starts here, and it gets crazy traffic. And I don't even know why I didn't even realize that. Because, I mean, the park is going to be open probably to 3-4 in the morning because of it. But it's money. It's a great way for them to get more money. And it is also fun for families and all that. I've been to one a long time ago, like probably back in 2018, 19. Um, well, it was before COVID for sure, but yeah. I went to one. It was fun. It was fun. I mean, it was actually quite scary to be honest. Um, you're got events heard. You write about investing though. Yeah, Jet. Seriously. I'm serious. So serious. I mean, I've lost money with Bitcoin, but I now have two whole Ethereum coins. So that's crypto. Bitcoin is crypto as well, but I've invested in that, and then also I have stocks in Amazon. Damn, she looks good. I have stocks in Amazon. Sorry, I'm still human, okay? I'm still human. Don't judge me. You write about it. Okay, William says, yeah, it's wild out there, man. Honestly, it's crazy in my city today. Too, traffic had been a nightmare here today. Wow. The month of paganism goes crazy. Goes crazy. TBF. Fuck are these people doing? Busch Gardens is the worst name for a place to have sounds like a strip club. That's funny. Absolutely right. Very good time to invest in things. Yo, seriously. One of them said, oh, I apologize. I thought you said you was married to a man. When did I say that? I never said that. I apologize. What William M says, what are you getting into this weekend, bro? Anything good? I'm gonna go to the Chinese restaurant in a little while. But I've been playing tennis. I worked this morning. I did 2 cases. I did a robotic robot talking about hysterectomy. I did a robotic hysterectomy and a robotic cholecystectomy. So robotic hysterectomy and which we remove the uterus, ovaries, fallopian tube, and cervix. And then we did a robotic cholecystectomy, which is a surgical removal robotically of a gallbladder. Paganism. Sounds like an interesting neighborhood. William is laughing. William says, Chinese food, my favorite. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some. I've wasted. I got barbecue and I ate a little bit of it last night. Y'all know, like I fasted for 49 hours. 49 hours, you guys. And I ate that little bit, not Chinese. I ate that little bit of barbecue, but I spent like over $50 for it. And I didn't really. I mean, it was good. I didn't have a taste. I mean, I ate like 1.5 rib. I mean, I just lost my taste for it, but also my stomach got so full. So I said, damn, I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna try the Chinese though tonight. Mr. Killing Joy 420 said, like the act of being a pagan holidays. I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Killing Joy 420. I never heard of that terminology. I never heard of that. Jim says you need to get yourself an Asian wife. Why is that? William says, I just had some delicious Chinese food last night. I love my shrimp egg rolls and my shrimp fried rice. Ooh, wow, I do love some egg rolls. I love the spring rolls. The spring rolls, those are good. Black Low-Key said, Terrence, give me your money. Black Low-Key said, can you get me a job? Mr. Killing Joy 420 said, do you not know what a pagan is? You're not pronouncing it correctly. I don't know what the hell that is, Mr. Killing Joy 420. Black Low-Key said, I want to be a maid. William M said 49 hours. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Paganism. So I was saying it wrong. Okay, my apologies. Jet says, I think witches are pagan too. William says, yeah, the spring rolls are delicious too. Yeah, they are. I love spring rolls. Jet is laughing at me. Sherry, you retracted your comment. Mr. Killing Joy 420 says essentially a devil worshiper. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, I've never heard it called paganism, but I most definitely I don't like those devil worshippers. um, what you doing? I'm sitting here at Zico's. It's a restaurant, and I'm sitting here, maybe illegally because I haven't purchased anything, but I'm not inside though. I'm just on the outside. You see, like these here. But I'm gonna get off of here in a minute, you guys. God damn, you need to get a. Oh my gosh. How do people drive like that? I just can't. I can't. Man, please don't come over here begging for shit. Not all witches worship the devil, but some do. William says, do you have a go-to Chinese food place? I do, but it's in Fort Myers. I'm in Tampa. And I'm gonna go to the one down the street from here. But this is the positive thing about it. I'm walking. So I'm not driving. I'm walking everywhere. So, let me show you the steps. I'm gonna show you the steps. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I promise you I'm gonna try to stay on. I'm gonna try to stay on track. I'm excited. This is how many steps I've gotten. Let it reset. 22,796 steps so far, you guys. 22,796 steps. Yesterday we got October 17th. I got, can y'all see that? Oh, focus, baby, focus on me. Oh Lord, it's not focusing. I got 25,000. Oh Lord, 25,561 steps. Maybe you can see that. Anyway, I got over 20-some thousand steps, and we're counting because I got to walk back to the damn room, and that's probably gonna take me an hour. Hey Jenny, pagan is of the devil. Okay, all right. Thank you for See, I learned something. So I learned from you guys. I had no idea what the hell that is. Jim, look, I don't know a lot of things, and I've told y'all this. I mean, I got 4 degrees and 1 certificate, but I'm crazy as hell. I ain't got no damn body sense. Jim says, do you like the actress Bailey J? If you don't know her, she's really good actress. You would like her. I don't know who Bailey J is. Mr. Killing Joy 420. I'm surprised you don't know about paganism. I don't know. I don't know about it. I'm sorry, I don't. I just know devil worshiper, devil. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Joshua Thomas says, Trump's my dad. Well, you have an awesome father. I didn't know that he had a son named Joshua, though. But maybe he does. I don't know. Jet says, I think paganism is a witch religion. Black Loki said, when the last time you've been cleansed of sin? No comment. William says, I always go to... Why are these people blowing like this? What is the blowing doing? I always go to a place here called Chopsticks, and it's the best. It's always fresh too. Damn. I'm going to tell them to make everything fresh, and I'm going to watch him as he prepare it. Because, I don't want the damn sweet and sour chicken. Because they cook that chicken, that breaded chicken, and then they warm it up. And I'm like, no, I don't want warmed up chicken. I want you to cook it fresh. It's still frozen, probably. Mr. Killing Joy 420 said, although I'm a theologian, so I can't blame you. I do research into religion and religious topics. Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Could you? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know everything about the medical field either. I know about a lot of different things, but I don't know about a lot of different things. But that's why I appreciate you guys being in my comments. Not just comments. I appreciate you guys being a part of my channel. Let me say that right. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. I appreciate you guys for your support. I appreciate you guys for being in here. I cannot do this without you guys. I appreciate you. Sherry S says, I hit the send button too soon. I was saying yes. You said it. You said it right. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Jim said, chat, do you guys like Bailey J, the actress? Jet, I said, you have a good night, bro. Thank you. You as well. Bless yourself. Thank you so much, Jet. God bless you. The chopsticks here has the best shrimp too. Always fresh. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jet. You can see 25,561. That was yesterday. But tonight, Lord willing, we're going to get more than that. I still have, it is 8:22. I still have, what is it? 3 hours and 38 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, till midnight to get more steps. Mr. Killing Joy 420 said, good job, Terrence. Keep it up, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. William M says, I'm craving a Popeye's chicken sandwich now. William, if you don't stop, if you need to go back to my channel 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago when I was in Portland, Maine. Woo! I ate Popeyes like every damn day. That's when I didn't have nobody neck. I would have Popeyes. Oh my, why you had to talk about some damn Popeyes? I ate Popeyes every day. Every day. Jim, I really wish Bailey J, the actress, was my wife. Bailey J is so good. Okay, Jim, you like Bailey J. That's awesome. William M says, great seeing you, Terrence. Have a great weekend and stay safe out there. Thank you so much, William M. God bless you. I appreciate you. Basil, the athlete so good. Okay, so good. Okay, you might hit 30,000. Okay, I pray to God. I'm gonna have to get up. I gotta walk. TST Face says, did he? Nope. But I still listen to his music though. Mr. Killing Joy 420 says, for the record, it's not Killing Joy, it's Killjoy. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Why are you now just telling me this? I've been calling you Mr. Killing Joy 420 forever, right? Mr. Killjoy. And I don't know, like, okay, y'all gotta forgive me. I have 1520 in both of my eyes, and I'm still seeing Mr. Killing. I think he said, slow down, bitch.
This is what we're gonna do.
Jet, I said it. Are you laughing at me? Sherry says, not all pagans serve Satan. Jim said, Mr. Killjoy 420, do you like Bailey J? Jet says, wait, Bailey J, Mr. Killjoy 420 said, because I don't get hung up on things. Wow. Can I get a high five? I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. You guys, let's go back. Let's get to walking. I'm going to walk to the thing. So much. I appreciate that. You said, do you like Bailey J? Jim is asking everybody today like Bailey J. Just thought I'd run that by you. Thank you so much, Mr. Killjoy 420. Jess says, I don't know who Bailey J is. I don't know who Bailey J is either. I don't know. That is so crazy. But thank you for running it by me. I appreciate you. I really do. That's so nice of you. Thank you. That's so nice. So nice of you. I don't know who that is. I really don't. I'm gonna have to Google that. Jill may be putting us onto some like amazing people and we don't even know. You said will do. Jim said, Jet, look her up and you will see why she is the best. Okay, I think you're trolling. That may be something that's like not rated for everyone. I think, are you trolling us? Because that's not cool. Like, don't do that. It stinks over here. Mr. Killjoy 420 said, Jim, you got some form of um, idolatry or glorification, idiotry. Is that how you say it? Or glorification going on. You might want to talk to a mental health professional about that. Sherry said, I enjoyed talking with you, Terrence. I'll come back another time. Take care. Thank you, Sherry. I enjoyed speaking with you as well. Jet says, option. Oh, Lord, these people. These people cannot fucking drive. Look at this traffic. Jet says, option 3, they're just trolling. Okay, I mean, because I'm like, I don't know, like, I mean, it's cool, like, but then it's not cool. Like, why people got to do that? Like, I'm acknowledging everybody. Damn. You don't have to come in and troll. I'm acknowledging everybody. Mr. Killjoy says, have a good night, Sherry. Mr. Killjoy 420 said, more than likely trolling people. People are the child who ran around telling fibs but spiraled up to the extreme. Angelique Marquez says, have a good night, Sherry. Thank you so much for saying that, Angelique. Sherry says, thank you, Mr. Killjoy. You do the same. Jenny Cook, I've been enjoying the shorts I'm watching on your channel. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate it. God, what the hell is going on with these fucking people? Shit. God damn. Jet said maybe they're just bot drumming up Google searches. Jim says, Jet Ison, I'm not trolling. I just like her, good actress. Mr. Killjoy 420 says, Jet, that very well could be as well. You can never know these days. Now that's the truth. I have no idea what the hell is going on nowadays. Let me take this off of this. I'm gonna take this off of here. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. This is like the selfie thing that I had. And this is the Chinese place we going to. Now I'm gonna order this food. Don't y'all judge me now. Don't be judging me. And they get a lot of you said only God knows, only right? Jim says, Jet Ison, so do you not like her? Angelique, people honking like, I mean, seriously, like, what is that gonna do? Like, what does that do for people? It's way too much honking though. Like, that's just crazy. Jenny says, I'm going to judge, haha. I think we all do. Mr. Killjoy for 20. Hard to tell if you like someone or not when you don't know them. Oh my gosh. Jess says, I don't know who it is, but I'm sure there's a fan club somewhere. Maybe. Okay, I want to get a combination. It's served. It comes with roast pork, fried rice, and egg roll. And we're gonna get. Hello, how you doing? Yeah. You know, I'll try that. The General Cho's. Is it super spicy?
Huh?
Is the General Cho's? Is it super spicy?
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
It's a little spicy, or not like a lot of spicy,
yeah,
but a little bit. Okay, that's what I'll do. That. I'll do the General Cho's combination. And come with fried rice and egg roll, and then I'll also do the fried I'll do the crab rangoons. And does it come with a sweet and sour sauce?
Yes.
How big is it? How big is the sauce? Can I see it's like the white one there. Can I get an extra one? God bless you for that. Thank you so much. Just look bothered. Jesus. As long as that energy's not preparing the food, we good. Get some dumplings. I don't like the dumplings, actually.
I need a snack.
I'm gonna keep my damn receipt because she seemed a little fucking bothered. Oh no, I get okay. Wait, okay, hard. Okay, I don't know who it is, but I'm sure there's a okay. Hey, Alvin, what's up? Hey, Darnisha Parker, I miss you, Darnisha. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Jenny said I was just kidding. You said not. Oh no, it's okay. But everybody judged though. It's okay. I know you were kidding. I appreciate you. Mr. Killing, Joy Force when he said, remember everyone, Taylor Swift has fans. Anyone can be popular. Absolutely. Jim said, Jet, I said, so you never looked her up on Google. You will find out who she is and can see her. What movies did she play in? What movies did Bailey play in? Because I feel like it may be a pornography movie. I think you trolling. Get some dumplings if they have it. Like I said, I don't like them. Big box of Lao Mein noodles and a box of sweet and sour chicken. She does look thrilled. Like, what? I don't understand people. Shit, I'm at your establishment and I'm paying money. Like, what the fuck are you so disturbed for? You know, I don't understand people. If you come to surgery and you look, I can. It can be in the morning. It can be late at night. I'm gonna greet you with a smile, and I can be going through a lot of shit, and I'm gonna be just the most amazing individual. You're gonna be like, what the hell is his problem? But that's how I do everybody. I don't think I can't stand bad customer service. I hate it. Let me just say this. I don't like to say hate, but if there is something that I probably would say hate to, I would say that. Okay, because I despise it. I don't like it. I've never ever. I can't get with that. It doesn't matter. I remember my mom. She was having the hysterectomy, and I was in Onawa, Iowa. And I remember because I would go to Sioux City to gamble and all that. Anyway, I was in Onawa, Iowa, and I remember calling my mom in the morning because that's when she and my dad was going to go to the hospital. It was back in 2014, and I remember that very clear. And so I just remember like going through so much, but I still respected every single patient. Jim, it doesn't matter if she's tired, okay? That does not equate to having a bad customer service or a bad attitude. It does not matter. I'll be tired as hell in surgery. And like I said, it can be in the morning, it can be at night. No patient is ever gonna see me looking like I just can't stand America or whatever. No pun intended. Mr. Killjoy 420 said that's just it's if you were by people who expected you to be a mathematician, they don't treat you. Well, I came in here the one night. Was this last weekend when I was here in town? I think I was, and I was walking. I walked from obviously down Bush, and I came in here and they were closing, and they had amazing customer service. Oh my gosh. Lady been working long hours every day. She's tired, boss. I know you're telling me that, but you're just trying to piss me off because I don't give a fuck about tiredness. Nobody knows. Many people may know. Maybe people may know about tiredness, but Lord knows I know about being tired. Okay. You try setting up for 16 hours and doing crazy extensive cases and people yelling, cussing, fussing, and all that, and getting just to leave there to sit down for 30 minutes and then get up and do it all over again. Thank you so much, Dwayne. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming in. She looks like she sells gremlin on the side. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. How are you? If you watch a lot of YouTube who travel abroad in Asian countries, the shopkeepers all have the attitude, especially in China. Really? Well, I had a couple of first cousins that went there, and they took videos and everything and stuff, and they said they enjoyed it. And then in the tourist attraction, I mean, again, tourists like no. Okay, wait, because when I went to Old Town, which is very close to Orlando, Kissimmee and stuff, like they were very very respectful. I mean, I spent a lot of money there, but they were very respectful. Um, so I don't know. Dueno Gaming says happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I just shared. Thank you for sharing. Oh Lord, ashwagandha. So that's going you just bringing it full circle. She might be pregnant. Okay, I don't know about that, but I appreciate y'all being in here. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I guess it's like French because it's like seems like it's taking forever. Um, yes, really, it's like saying I don't like going to New York City because everyone is rude, not realizing that that's part of the culture there. No, you know what? It's so crazy you say that, Mr. Killjoy, because okay, so I'm from Mississippi, and so many people were saying how like Mississippians were saying how terrible like New Yorkers were, and so when I started traveling, I'm like I had this and that's why it's really good to get your own opinion, but I just had this my mind was already made up that people are going to be so rude and mean, and I met some of the nicest people there. Like to be honest, I never came across anybody like super mean. To be honest, like actually, now that I think about it, no, I mean New Yorkers are not mean. Now again, I'm not super sensitive, but maybe it's just probably how I saw it. Like I don't think they were mean though, at all. I don't think they were. I don't think they were mean. I just think they are. I just feel like they just have. They're about their business, and I like that. 70 plus pregnant Asian. I'm betting on Gremlins. Oh my gosh! You should ask her for her number. It might cheer her up. Absolutely not. Humble one. I'm from Shelby. Are you from Shelby, Mississippi? I know about Shelby. Well, welcome in, neighbor. I'm from Columbus, Mississippi. Jess said those aren't puppies. Don't give them water after midnight. Mr. Killjoy said, no, there is nice people in New York. What I'm talking about is the culture of that sense of arrogance they have about themselves. Doesn't mean they are mean. It just means that they're New Yorkers. Oh, okay, understood. Thank you for explaining that. You are so awesome, Mr. Killjoy. Mr. Killjoy 420. Angelique says, when I visited New York, they were nice. Yeah, and you know what? Let me tell you what I won't do again. But I mean, I've been in New York so many times from like the first time when I went to, I was in like, I got on the Grand Central Station and I'm like, oh wow, like I'm in, Times, Square, New York, Times Square, yeah, in New York. And I'm looking up and I'm like, wow, and I'm looking at all the different, people and the acts and stuff that's out there. You know what they take all these pictures and then they say tip, tip, tip. I said, not, they got me for a lot of money. I said, not again. So every time that I go now, it's like I just kind of have my head down and I'm just, again, like I'd never experienced it, but it was awesome. My most favorite place I went to was the Starlight Diner. And it has like a lot of the people, so they sing, and it's just, the food isn't that great, but it's just the environment. It was awesome. Like it's great singers. A lot of those people who work there are like aspiring actors and singers, and a lot of them went on to go on Broadway, which is really, really big and huge. You're thinking too linearly. You can have a culture that comes off as arrogant and you not be a mean person. Humble one, yes, I was born in Shelby, Mississippi. Majority of my whole family is still there. Wow, Humble one, I love your name, by the way. Jess, has anyone Gremlin references? Jenny Cook says, "Ooh, I'm missing the Bama Tennessee game. Roll Tide, Roll Tide. I know that's right." So I went to Mississippi State University, but I'm with Roll Tide. I'm Alabama. The Dollar Plus Tree. Do you like Korean barbecue? Yes, I tried that. Oh yes, I tried that in a lot of different states. I love that. It's good. Is she? Is that me? I think that's spam. Because I can't understand what she's saying. Um, just said War Eagle. Hey Gamma. Union Nash, Kyle Lowry looking ass. Who the hell is Kyle Lowry? Thank you so much, Gamma. 13 months, a channel member. You guys, it's Gamma's World, my channel member for 13 months. You guys see green, 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 my favorite color. Thank you so much, Gamma. Jenny Cook said, oh my gosh, really? Really what? Oh, with the Starlight Diner? The Dollar Tree Plus Tree, it's Gamma's World, W all. Yes, W's for Gamma. Y'all, she's awesome. Y'all check out her channel. It's Gamma's World, and also get your big ass up. Thank you, Jet. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gamma. Thank you for the high five. Thank you for the flirting heart, Jet. Thank you for the 100. Thank you for the flower, Gamma. Gamma is saying hello to the Dollar Plus Tree. Mr. Killjoy 420 said, were you ever raised in a hood or ghetto? Me, I was, yeah, hell yeah, I was raised in the projects. In Mississippi. Like my mom and dad just raised my sisters and myself very carefully, very well, and never had any issues. But I know about the ghetto. Trust me. Like I said, the first home that I can remember that we stayed, like, it was the projects, and we had rats. We had, like, and I should probably not be saying this aloud. I'm in a Chinese restaurant, and these people probably eat up. Okay, y'all, the food is gonna be fresh because they are still like cooking. Oh yeah, Gamma, I'm getting some Chinese food. Thank you for the 100. Thank you for the flower again, Gamma. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jet. God bless you both. The Dollar Plus Tree said, "It's Gamma. Well, I subscribe to your channel." Yes, I love that. Thank you so much. You're gonna love her. You're gonna love her. Jenny Cook said, "No Bama fan." You're not a Bama fan? The Dollar Plus Tree, I appreciate you. Oh, Jet, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, Jet. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Be nice to. I'm being. Yeah, I'm gonna need you and Mr. Killjoy 420 like always in here, because y'all gonna keep me on the straight and narrow, because you know I get a little crazy. Same with Asian people. They are just fed up, LOL, some way or another. I concur. Thank you for the floating heart, Jet. Thank you for the 100, Jet. Jenny Cook said they have cats, not rats. Why am I thinking about, eat the cat, eat the cat, eat the dog, eat the dog. Oh, I'm gonna eat some cats and dogs. Yes, that's what it is. Didn't read my other message, Mr. Killjoy. I didn't read your other message. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, maybe Mr. Kill. It was hidden. That's why. Okay, then you understand that among impoverished people, they talk very aggressive with each other, and although that happens, people don't take offense because that's oh, absolutely, yes. That's my dad. You would think that my dad. You're so right. You're not being funny, Mr. Killjoy. That's facts. My dad. You would think if y'all heard my dad on the phone. If I call my dad, which I can't call him because I'm just on one phone. But if I call my dad, he'd be like screaming and yelling. But that's how my dad talks. And then like I kind of scream and yell too, in a sense. But you're right though. I agree. Jenny Cooks, I said, oh my gosh, really? And I meant about you being a Bama fan too. Yeah, seriously. Mr. Killing 420 said the gifts are causing you to skip things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm keeping up okay, right? Better than usual. So, or you trying to say don't send gifts, Mr. Killjoy 420? You can send gifts. How about you send some gifts? Jenny, thank you so much for those emojis. You're about to get out of there. They hide keywords. Whole messages can be missed. No. What it is, there are certain things that the YouTube blocks. So sometimes the comments are being withheld, and I don't view all of them because they usually somebody's calling me a nigger or something. The whole message can be missed. Thank you for the floating heart, Jed. Thank you for the floating heart, Gamma. Thank you for the thumbs up, Jed. You said Jed said exactly. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Mr. Killjoy 420 said YouTube doesn't want you having controversial conversations. Oh, that's always the case. So I already know, like, I'll probably get, I won't get a red because there was no music playing, but I'll get a yellow, which they're gonna put limited ads because I did hashtag abortion, and so they do frown upon that. But I'm gonna speak my truth, and I've already contacted Google support. And they told me that I can do that. Oh, okay, thank you. All right, gotcha. Thank you. Just make sure. Check my food. Make sure the extra one is here. Oh, perfect. Well, I don't think I'm gaining any weight because that don't look like much food. That's a good thing, I guess. Thank you. She just was like, she could not be bothered. Damn. I paid, I'm so damn happy that I'm not like working at night and shit because it's gonna be a lot of damn call cases because these motherfuckers are ignorant as hell. I paid $22 for this. I don't think it's not a lot of food, which is good. And then these people are walking, so this much traffic and people are just walking, playing fucking Frogger with their lives. Whew, Lord Jesus. I just can't. I can't. Anyway, Mr. Killjoy 420 said, which is a terrible thing for me because that's all I want to have is controversial conversations. Well, I respect that. Jet says, I don't know, man. Doesn't sound very controversial. Jet says, sorry, YouTube blocking you. Happened to me once. Mr. Killjoy 420, I can just talk about things that are involved in controversy without seeming controversial. I love how you talk. Mr. Killjoy said, it's a gift. I think we all have our talents and gifts. Angelique, what state are you in? Right now, I'm in Florida. I'm in the state of Florida, and it's freaking crazy out here. Everybody want to go to damn Busch Gardens. I mean, that damn Scaremageddon, that Oktoberfest thing, that was fun, but it ain't that damn fun. I guess maybe some of these people. Oh, let me put you back on the selfie stick. I guess maybe some of these people. Hold on one second. If I can get this, I think some of those people, maybe some of them, this their first time, so I can understand the excitement. But all the damn blowing and the craziness and shit, that's just crazy. Hold on one second. Jess says, I think you have a good point. Oh, thank you. Jenny said, I have a question for you. It is dangerous when they go in your... Hold on, Jenny. I'm sorry. So it's a serious question because I don't know. I'm such a damn goofball. But okay, Jenny, you said, I have a question for you. Is it dangerous when they go in your legs and open your veins? Not sure if you know, but just thought I'd ask. So you're talking about a vein stripping. That's what you're talking about when you have like varicose veins and they remove those. I've done, if you're talking about that, I've done several of those cases. Like literally, I've done several of them, and that's an actual procedure, and it's not dangerous at all. It is done. A lot of times I've done it inside of like the OR, but I've actually been inside of ambulatory surgical centers and also doctor clinics, and they've done that there. What they do is they obviously they numb the site very, very well. But is that what you're talking about? I'm not. I want to be sure. Usually it's when people have varicose veins that they do that procedure. Hot take. Florida is mainly for elderly people who are retired or criminals. Really? Is that in literature? I don't think so. It's a lot of young people here. Are you being funny? No offense, just a bad joke. Oh, okay. No, I don't take offense to that, but I was like, wait, are you, that's a joke, right? Just the old people need drugs too, like peanut butter and jelly. Well, I don't know about the drugs, because I threw up taking a damn edible. Oh my gosh, I fussed with my sister and my brother-in-law for an hour, and they were just laughing at me. But I love me some peanut butter and jelly though. That sounds good, but you gotta be careful with that peanut butter and jelly, because even with the healthier, the natural peanut butter, too much of it, and then the Smucker's sugar-free jams and preservatives and stuff, it can be a lot of hidden carbs and calories in that. Because my tablespoons may be different from your tablespoons. Jenny, you said my legs are really swollen because the blood doesn't flow back to my heart like it should. It is edema. Oh, okay. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about now. So you have edema. Wow. Well, what do you like? Do you wear like compression, like, stockings and things to compress? Like, what do you do for that? Because that's recommended too. And have you had those procedures, done? A lot of times they can actually go in. They can go in and they can drain that fluid, but maybe put like a JP drain in. But then that's something that's like, you have to constantly have those and stuff, whatever, unfortunately. Mr. Killjoy for Twitter said it's similar to the Ohio jokes. A decent portion of Americans view Ohio and Florida as the worst states ever to. I love Ohio. And I was just talking about Columbus, Ohio when I went there. But Donato's Pizza is, it's up north and it's so damn good. Like, but I was talking to a doctor earlier in the week, and he was saying how he's taking his kids to Donato's. I said, y'all going all the way to Ohio? He said, Terrence, it's in Naples. I said, what? I said, what do you mean Naples? He said, it's in Naples, Florida. I said, they got a Donato's in Naples, Florida? Because I live in Fort Myers. Naples isn't crazy far from Fort Myers. It's all Southwest Florida. He said, yes, it's been there. I'm like, oh my gosh, you should have told my ass that. I'm like, I'm gonna have an indulgence day, Gamma, to go to Naples and get Donato's Pizza. Cause I'm so tired of Papa John's. I'm tired of, oh my gosh, Pizza Hut can go to hell. Domino's for me is like probably my go-to, but Donato's, it ain't nothing like Donato's. Or, Jets too. Jets is good, but see, Jets Pizza, I only get barbecue square chicken pizza. I don't get nothing else because it's just, it don't do nothing for me. But man, Donato's, oh, So anyway, that's in Columbus, Ohio. So I like Ohio. Ohio's good. Hell, I made a lot of money in Ohio too. Shit, Ohio's good. It's a bomb. And also it's not as expensive as Florida. But I never heard these sayings though. Jeff says peanut butter edibles. I think it's more of an internet meme rather than something that's backed by actual statistical evidence. Angelique said the sugar-free Smuckers is so good. It is good, but you know what? It ain't sugar. It ain't all sugar-free though. There's still, let me just say this, it's still are carbs in there. So if you're counting those carbs, Gamma knows all about the carbs now, those net carbs. You can still mess yourself up depending on how much you put on those sandwiches or whatever you put it on. Because I make bacon, egg, and cheese bagels, and I literally take a teaspoon and I spread it on, just like my cream cheese. And Gamma, you know that, because I've had the bagels and I put the Philadelphia cheese on it, strawberry or whatever, pineapple or plain, and you was like, that ain't enough cream cheese. I used to overly do it, but see, I've changed everything about what I eat and about how I eat it. You said munchies. Jenny says, no, I can't do those stockings. I've never had it done before. Sounds good. Compression clothing. You should try it though. Compression clothing, especially, specifically socks and leg garments, help tremendously with blood flow and helping with blood pressure regulation. Should look into it, Jenny. Yeah, because I stand up. My job is a lot of standing up, and I wear compression socks. And I never, and I'm a big guy. Even when I was over 400 pounds, I never had any issues with swollen legs or feet or whatever. But some of these things can be hereditary too. I feel old enough without those ugly stockings, but they got some sexy ones. I ain't trying to be weird or nothing like that. Anyway, but I'm just saying they got some that's kind of sexy. But I don't know why you got to be. I mean, I'm not trying to be sexy at work, but I'm just saying, like, some of the women had some, real. I don't know. I guess if you get into that thing, let me shut the hell up. I'm gonna backpedal now. Angelique said that's true. I'm a pre-diabetic, so I have to watch stuff. Yeah, seriously. My mom was a diabetic, and like I said, she pretty much cured her diabetes. I mean, she really started taking it seriously, and like she even left now my mom loved Dr. Pepper. Now, but so she ended up drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, but she even left diet drinks alone. And a lot of different things. A lot of things but things that I do consume even right now. Some stuff, there is literature on it that some may say is bad, some may say is good. But all I know is I go by my numbers. And I've just recently had a checkup. My cholesterol is so much better. I never had high blood pressure. I've never been a diabetic. So I thank God my A1C has always been good. Even though people come in and say, you look like you're diabetic. And it's like, you know what? You need to stop. I played tennis since the age of damn 10. My fucking neck, it ain't just black, just in the back. It's black hell all around shit, okay? And it's from tennis. It's from the sun. And that is coming from that's coming from the doctors and the nurse practitioners. But anyway, I digress. Take my word for it. I am 6'10", and people my height suffer from weak or overgrown hearts due to blood pressure issues and pulling blood back up the heart. Compression clothing has helped me a lot. That's awesome. Jenny says you need to try the no-bake cheesecake. It's sweet and softer than cream cheese. Oh, Jenny. Okay, I heard about that, but I'm telling you, Sammy's Bakery. I may be off loud before I get there, but that is the place to go to. Or Wonder Monday cheesecake. That's also really good. I really have enjoyed their cheesecakes, which are low carb, high fiber, obviously low sugar, low carb, but it's keto friendly, it's low carb lifestyle friendly. And I'm telling you, let me tell you, I'm a big guy still, but I have lost some damn weight. And I really I've implemented these things. Yes, you can exercise all day long. There's days I don't exercise as much, But now, I mean, I'm really getting a lot of steps in. Oh, talk about steps. Let's see where we at now. I just left there, but let's see where we at. Let it reset. 23,863 steps, you guys. Now I still got a little ways to go till I get back to the room. Smucker's organic natural peanut butter has only peanuts and salt, 3 net carbs per 2 tablespoons. Let me damn screenshot that. Hallelujah. Gamma, I literally just screenshotted that, and y'all probably saw my fingers and every damn thing. Don't judge my fingers, okay? Don't judge it. That's so great, Terrence. Thank you, Angelique. I feel so much better. I know I talk a whole lot of stuff with y'all, and I know I may be huffing a little bit, but I'm telling you, let me tell you, I am not huffing like I used to. I ain't huffing like I used to. That should be a song. I ain't huffing like I used to. And then somebody in the background be like, he ain't huffing like he used to. I'm crazy as hell. Anyway, I definitely have changed so much. But Gamma, thank you for the information because I didn't know about that. Jenny says, thanks, Killjoy. Killjoy is right though. Those like compression, like the clothing, especially those stockings and those socks really do make a difference. Like I said, you're talking to somebody who stands up anywhere from an hour to 20 some hours in surgery, and I've never had issues. I've never had those issues. You know how people say, oh, you gotta, elevate your feet, elevate your, your legs and stuff. I do that, but I've never had that. I never had that issue. And a lot of people who, big or small, who wore those devices, because even for surgical tech weeks and nurses week, they would give those out. But what the fuck? Just as long as y'all ain't got no damn guns or... Oh, that sound like a black mama. Okay, hell, she got me about face right now. Because she sound like she is not playing, and I like that. That's authority. I know that's right. I guess her child was in the pool, and she said, we gotta go. Because, look, y'all need to stop being nosy. Y'all just... Oop. Sorry. Yeah. Black family. Like I said, that sound like a black mama. And she made them get out the damn pool. Ooh, she scared the hell out of me. I ain't in the pool. I got my own pool in my damn condo, and hell, I don't want to get in there now. Sorry. Y'all need to mind y'all business. I'll do a short to show it. Thank you so much, Gamma. I'm gonna watch. You guys, let's all watch. Hell, shit. That's what's up. Calorie deficient equal fat loss. Well, not for everybody, Mr. Killjoy. See, I said Mr. Killing again. Mr. Killjoy 420. See, it's not that simple for everybody. Some things don't work for everybody. John Tummy says, good afternoon, Miss Beautiful Lady. John, who you talking to? John, like, you talking to me? Miss Beautiful Lady? I mean, thank you. I'm not a lady, though, but maybe you're talking to somebody else chat. Or do I sound like a lady? You want me to bring out Miss Dolly? I can bring out Miss Dolly now. Let me get to the room first, though. I might go live later and bring out Miss Dolly. Oh, gosh. I called her name is Dolly. Dolly is the blonde head, the blonde hair, lady or whatever, who pops up on my live stream sometimes. You guys might see her. You might see Donna Peterson, make surprise. They make surprise appearances on the channel. Jet. Thank you for the floating heart. Mr. Killjoy 420 said, you're welcome, Jenny. At first, it takes a while getting used to feeling of having your legs squeezed, but it'll come. The Dollar Plus Tree said, is the food good? Oh, I haven't had the food. The food right here. I haven't had it. My food's good. I got hungry waiting on his food. A Jet. The Dollar Plus Tree is laughing. Jet, LOL, nice. the reason we know as humans that compression clothing works because of fight pilots who pull G. That sounded like somebody hit somebody, didn't it? Sound like that's probably the roller coasters. Displays the blood pressure levels being good. Oh Jesus Christ, Miss Daly, Mr. Killjoy. No, it really is all based off of calorie deficient. For instance, if you start eating less, meaning less calories, and start doing more, meaning burning more calories, you will lose weight. Mr. Killjoy for 20, simple science. So I agree and I disagree. I'm telling you, it doesn't work for everybody. It doesn't. It does not. Even the simplicity of that, sometimes it doesn't work. Because what about now I love this. Now what about, see, in instances, what about like goiter problems, like your thyroid? That can play a part in weight gain, even weight loss, all types of things and stuff. So you gotta factor that in there too. They may have to do something different as far as their diet and their exercise. And then some people probably can't exercise as much. So I don't know. I think that maybe for somebody super big, but somebody say 180 pounds and want to lose 20 pounds, if they were to do that, they probably wouldn't be as successful as somebody say that was big like me at 400 or 500 or 600 pounds. That's just like my 600 pound life story. Dr. Nazardin, who I work with in Texas a lot of times, he would have them lose weight before he did the surgery. Gastric bypass, the sleeve, or whatever the case may be. And they would lose like 100 pounds, some would lose 200, some would lose 80, and they were bedridden, but they were so big, and they still ate certain things though, but they moved around a lot. Of course they ate less, but they moved around a lot in the bed, but they were also excessively big. So I don't know, I get what you're saying, but like I said, I agree with some of that, but it's not that simple though. Simple science. Look here, Mr. Killjoy. Oh, Mr. Killjoy, stop it, Jet. I meant Mr. Killjoy. Mr. Killjoy 420. Y'all gonna stay on my damn case, aren't you? I'm sorry. I can't get it out of my head. The killing, I guess, maybe I should probably say that on YouTube. The killing sounds, I don't know. It sounds like it entices me. Mr. Killjoy said, one thing that makes nothing work for everybody, making excuses. Okay, amen. I've said that now. It's Gammasworth said, Terrence, I used to think just like him with carbs until you showed me different. Yes. Mr. Killjoy 420 said that's true, but if there's a will, there's a way. Hey, now you about to have me shouting up in here. I know that's true. I know that is very true. I don't know, some of these damn cars scaring the hell out of me. Y'all driving like y'all drunk or some shit. I'm on the sidewalk. What y'all doing way over here? Get over. Jenna said Bama is beating Tennessee at halftime, 16-7. You know what? I should have betted. I should have betted. Hell, that's what I should have done. Okay, let me go right here. 1 second, you guys. Now, Mr. Killjoy, do not get on me about these comments, because these walkways, I have to pay attention. Because I have to pay attention because I don't want nobody hitting my ass. These cars are not going to stop, even though it's my right of way. You can see that sign. You can see the light there. They don't give a fuck. So I have to make sure I clear this, because I'm big, but the car can still do some damage to my body. I keep forgetting I have to put the stuff in my right hand because the watch is in my left, and I wanted to register my steps. Yeah, but moving around a lot in bed is nowhere near the same thing as getting up and exercise. And I would hope that you could agree with that. Yes, I do agree with that. Absolutely, I agree with that. I'm just saying when you're like 600, 700, 800 pounds, here you actually can't get up. And so when you do move around, it's proof that it's actually better. This is what everybody doing, y'all. That damn Halo screen. That's why it's so crazy here. We have an old saying, different strokes for different folks. Yeah, I agree. Jess said Jenny War Eagle. Jess said we wouldn't know you were in a car accident until 5 minutes later. Oh Lord. We're gonna pray against all of that. No. Jenny said my sister and her family are Auburn, so War Eagle second. Just said I typed that when you were. No, I get it. No, Jen, I know you typed it. Yeah, when I was walking across the street, and I was like, okay, I want to be careful. No, I understand. I get it, Jet. I get it. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I promise you, no, I understand. You don't have to explain. I'm telling you, listen, even if I'm a little slow, I promise you I get it. Now, I ain't that damn slow, Jet. Come on, man. Oh, my God. Gamma. Oh, my God. That's why I fucking love you, yo. You are hilarious. Whew, oh, my gosh. Well, Gamma, I'm like, when I say this, you look so good right now. I say this. Far as I just kind of give this fucking Cadillac Escalade the fucking eyes, like y'all see my fucking ass. Shit, fucking dumbasses. But I'm just saying, like, I don't look at you as big. I look at you as a normal, beautiful black woman. And my dad and myself, we can attest to that, okay? I do not go in front of cars. Y'all can go ahead and drive. Thank you so much for your kindness, but we don't do that. Your foot might slip. You might hate a black person today, so we just gonna walk behind you. All right, carry on. All right, Jet laughing. Mr. Killjoy said, all I'm saying is you can't use special use case scenarios to describe what might afflict your average person in a sense of weight loss. I agree. This message is here for review. Juan Carlos Fernandez says, these aren't America's. Send them back. What the hell does that mean? Mr. Killjoy 420 says, although I digress, I will agree to disagree as everyone is different. Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate you, Mr. Killjoy 420. When I tell you I'm going to get that down packed, I'm going to get that down packed, okay? When I put my mind to something, I do it now, okay? No more Mr. Killjoy. It's going to be Mr. Killjoy, Mr. Killjoy, Mr. Killjoy, Mr. Killjoy. No, I'm just joking. I appreciate you. No, honestly, I think that's important, Mr. Killjoy 420. It's important that people are able to just agree to disagree and not get crazy. And ooh, I'm walking by Popeyes and ooh, Lord, them biscuits. Them biscuits will take your ass out though, because they so damn dry, but they good as hell. But they will take you out. Okay. Food might slip. You might hate a black person today. I'm just saying, no, I'm like, no, like the foot. Oh yeah, the foot. Yeah, foot might slip. Yeah. Cause I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, I am an old soul in my mind, but you gotta blame my mom for it. So I don't know. That's why I said I don't have that many friends. Because I don't know. I'm just a little different. I do say, oh, go. No, I don't. not do that. Now, unless you are crazy far back, that was come out of the be nice. But I'm just like, it doesn't hurt me to go around. Is all I'm saying. You ever thought like to yourself like, and I know I'm not reading the comments at the moment, y'all don't hurt me. But you ever thought to yourself like, when you're trying to be nice and let some people like out in traffic? Now, Lord knows I've done that. And then like these people like want to do like a damn, maybe you got 4 lanes. They want to go all the way to the other lane. And it's like, well, ma'am, so you can't do all that now. You go, if you would have allowed them to get out, they can. I think it creates a less chance of some type of accident happening. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. See, I don't know if y'all are gonna agree or disagree with me, but I'm just saying that's how I think. That's how I think mentally. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta, I don't know, you gotta just think. You gotta just think more. I don't know. Y'all, Terrence like to make me feel good, so he pacifies me. Don't pay no attention. No, I do not pacify you, but I don't know why that turns me on though. Like, you talking about pacifiers or whatever and stuff, and I don't know, that's kind of weird. Don't judge me. I guess I could just see you sucking your thumb. Did you suck your thumb, Gamma? Jet is, Gamma, I know, you're gonna get me in your chat. I already know, Gamma. Jet is laughing. Mr. Killjoy says, you can say killing, you don't have to add the Mr. or the 420. Oh, okay. You could just say, but so do you have any content? Because like, now it's Gamma's World. No, I like to say everybody's name. So just in case you have content, or if you want to get a channel one day, people like in the comments, they'll be like, oh, that's Mr. Killjoy 420. It's Gamma's World. That's this person. That's this person. So that's why I do it. I don't know. It's kind of like a habit. Oh, and I was gonna say this. Now this is when I will go. Now, if we're talking about like if I got the right of way, like a pedestrian walkway, like this here, that one here, which I don't have the right of way because you see this. If there's cars here, I don't mind going in. But hell no, not just like if somebody's coming out or whatever, I don't do that mess. Could make it easier, and I don't mind. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's Gamma's World, but I promise you, like I've like theses and all that stuff. I think I can manage the Mr. Killjoy 420. I think I can. I'm the internet could. It's Gamma's World said, Terrence, I just posted a short showing you the peanut butter. Okay, cool. No, I've never sucked a thumb. Gamma, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Mr. Killjoy 420 says, no, I'm not a content creator. I would be getting flagged by YouTube every single video. Mr. Killjoy 420 said, with the truth that I'd like to talk about, I surely get silenced. You know what? That has some truth to it. I gotta be honest. But I still feel like we need you truth tellers. Okay. Now Sherry was like, she's a truth teller, but Sherry was like, I ain't trying to talk about Sherry now, she gone, but Sherry was like really putting out some information up there. And I'm like, Sherry, are you fact checking yourself? Cause I don't know about that. But anyway, of truth teller to truth teller, I suppose. But I appreciate you, and stir the pot up, stir it up. I appreciate y'all so very much. Again, I might be going live later on. Dolly may, she may stop in. Oh my gosh, I appreciate y'all. Getting flagged in the comment section isn't as bad as making videos that never get posted. Yeah, I agree. Jed, thank you so much. God bless you, Jed, for the gifts. Gamma, of course, God bless you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all are super awesome supporters. I cannot, there's no words, honestly. Every little bit matters, and I love to give back. And you guys know that, and I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna end it like this. You guys, I appreciate y'all for being in here. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. We're butterflies. It's gonna sound corny, but we are butterflies. We fly above all negativity. We're all things positive. We have an endless amount of possibilities. So therefore, we can do whatever we put our minds to. We can even lose weight and eat cheese. Well, I was gonna lose weight and eat cheesecake. and eat Chinese. But it's moderation, okay? It's moderation. I gotta go. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna be working out hard later on, okay? I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for all that you do. Said, fare the well, good citizen. Thank you so much, Mr. Killjoy. Says one day I might make content. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That people gonna know that's Mr. Killjoy 420. God bless you, Terrence. Have a good night. You have an even better one, Mr. Killjoy 420. Thank you so much, Gamma. I love those channel member emojis. You guys can use it too. You gotta become a member first though. I appreciate y'all so much. God bless all of you. May God bless all of you. God, I said the same thing. God bless all of you. What about dark chocolate? Okay. Angelique said, have a good night. You have an even better one, Angelique. Thank you so much. Dark chocolate. Jet is laughing. I know Gamma love her dark chocolate. It is good for you though. It's good for you. It's like, it's right. Gamma, it's good for your heart. It is. It's clinically proven. Y'all have a great night. Y'all, thank you so much, Gamma. Thank you again for being in here. 13 months a member. I appreciate you so very much. God bless you. Hey, T-Law, you're so full of life. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be. I want to live. And shout out to Sammy's Bakery. They're going to keep me alive because they got the keto goods, the low carb goods, all this. I go to this bakery every time. Oh my gosh, there's a man over there sleeping. But I go to this bakery every time that I'm in Tampa. So it's really, really good. It's the guy sleeping over there. Anyway, thank you so much for floating the heart. Okay, I'm really going to go. I love and appreciate you all. Thank y'all so much for all you do. Love you. Appreciate you. Bye.